Ah, hello! Astra, hi! Boop, hello! Thank you so much, Astra, for resubbing. Welcome! Second anniversary, wow, thank you so much, I really appreciate it. 24 months, amazing, thank you. But yeah, hello, hi! We have Astra, Megane Robot, Arisha, hello, welcome! Back again. Reading about orangutans, hell yeah. Nice. So, how is everyone? What's up today? Hope you like the chill beats I found. They're very, very nice, starting soon music. It's just like super relaxing, I really like it. Monkey? Yes, Monkey is good. Hell yeah. So, I didn't actually say what I was going to be playing, although if you read my Tumblr announcement, I found this like executable file on my desktop and I don't know what it does. So, you know, being a sensible streamer that I am, I have to run it and just see what happens. Ape actually? Oh, sorry, nerd emoji. Fucking nerd. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give this a go. Virus? Who knows, maybe. We'll see. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys are gonna have some fun with this. I don't know. It could be nothing, it could be something, I don't know. Hello Mantarini as well. What are we gonna be playing, I wonder? I don't know, who knows? Yeah. Also, I just realised my my Twitch like chat overlay thing is kind of broken on like resubs. I guess I need to fix that in the stream settings. Oops. Zip archive of hamsters fucking. Oh my god, no! Please no. That would be terrible. Where even do you get that idea from? Oh no, that'd be awful. Okay, hold on. So, I need to actually get this going. Let's pause the funky music, and we'll see what happens now. So, yeah, I'm just gonna open this and see what happens, okay? Chat? I don't feel so good. Chat? Hello? Hi? What just happened? Hello? I'm so confused. Hello? I feel funny and it's weird. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Anyway, I guess something happened, huh? I seem to be a bit more purple. Yeah, cool. Hi everyone, hello. Things are slightly different now. Strand of hair is so good. Hello Arisha, thank you. Oh. Yes, okay, apparently something just hacked me and I feel funny and things are different. Strand of hair is so good, yeah. Justin Bieber, I'm your biggest fan. No. Justin B. Bieber. Awful, awful. Okay, so, hello everyone. Turns out the game I have is, something. Is it actually gonna work? After all this, is the actual game gonna work? Yes, it is! Nice. Hello! The game actually loaded and it seems to be working. Cool. That's a nice surprise. Hello, Baron. She's got BB for fever. Yes. Yes, very much. Okay, cool. Welcome everyone to Fate Extra. This is a game I've wanted to play for ages, and it's finally happening. I had to make something super special for it, because BB is like my favourite character ever in anything, and yeah, I felt like I needed to do something special for it. So we're doing this now in a slightly different format, but yeah. B-Bae, she is my bestest babe. Yes, that's what it stands for. Don't believe anyone else's lies. Yeah, so this game is like a Fate series spin-off. You don't have to understand the Fate series itself to understand this game, although it will help. But it can stand alone as its own thing. Guess you could say streaming this was Fate. Yes, that's true, Baron. Where is Neko Arc? Oh, don't worry, Astra. We'll get there. No, okay, so bit of context. So I have seen some gameplay of this game, not all the way through. I watched a Let's Play many years ago, and it was like just a few episodes, basically. So I know a basic gist of some things, but most of it's going to be like unspoiled for me. Funnily enough, this game isn't the one with BB in it. That's the sequel. But I felt like I had to do it anyway, just for this. It's her series, you know. This is like the prelude to her game, so, you know, it's all the same stuff. Okay, thank God it works. Okay. Let's actually play some games. Normal mode or easy mode? Okay, bit more context. This game was also a PSP exclusive. There is currently a remake in the works. God knows when the fuck that's going to be finished, but I can't wait till it is. There's like a remake of it that's in progress. And I just want to play the actual game itself before that comes out, you know, to get the real experience. And then I'll maybe play the remake at some point. Playing it completely legally, I guess. Of course, this is streaming to my real PSP. Definitely something that I do have. PSP was goated. I never had one. I had friends with them, and they looked kind of cool. Like the idea of a portable console with like a disc, not a cartridge. What the fuck is this magic? You know. Yes, the cat summoning handheld. Word of advice, there are a number of dead ends and potentially fatal choices in the game. Yeah, this game has a lot of, like, instant death endings if you choose the wrong dialogue, so I'm gonna have to make lots of saves, huh? There's gonna be a lot of reading in this as well. Astra says I still have mine, but it doesn't really work anymore. Aw, that's a shame. It's like I have my old Game Boy Advance, and that still doesn't work properly because like the internal clock basically died. But yeah, it's a shame. You didn't breast boobly enough, permadeath. I'm sorry, I couldn't increase the chest slider more without breaking everything else, okay? And the full model for this will be up on my my Vroid Studio as well, so you guys can view it in all of its 3D glory later on today. Probably post-stream, so check that out, if I remember to link it at the end. Baron says Big Booba breaks everything, it's true. Yes, including me. Not enough titty in my stream, unsubbed. I'm sorry, Aster. No, just when you've subbed again. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's actually maybe continue with the game. Let's see what happens. So, it's a bright, sunny morning. The air is filled with the joyful laughter of students. There's more activity than normal in front of the school gate. I might need to increase the text speed. I don't know if that's the thing I can do. A crowd is forming as students are being called over. I wonder what's going on. When I peer into the center of the hubbub, I see my friend and student council president Issei Ryudo. Look at this nerd. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Why'd you look so surprised? We announced at last week's assembly that this month the Student Council would strictly enforce school rules. Hope I'm not blocking any text. I tried to position it so I wouldn't be. I've been tasked with performing inspections to ensure students are in compliance with school rules. I'm definitely going to have to increase text speed when I get into actual settings. I think I tested this game enough off-stream to know that I can do that eventually, I think. Gay ass. Now, it goes without saying that everyone is subject to inspections, even old friends. Now then, uniform inspection time. Collar check, pant hems check, and your socks check. Next is the contents of your bag. Notebooks, textbooks, pencil box, not even a whiff of contraband. Ha, he hasn't caught my weed I'm smuggling in. Oh no, penis inspection day? Obvious joke, but yes. Your nails are evenly cut, and your haircut is sensible. Indeed, quite remarkable. You're a model Tsumikihara Academy student. Tsukumihara— ah, fucking hell. I practiced saying this and I can't fucking do it now. Performance anxiety. Tsukimihara Academy student. Someone like you ought to consider a future in student government. You'd be perfect for it. Oh, but I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. We aren't like that. Yeah, I bet. Now then, off to your classroom. Enjoy your day. Thanks, nerd. Before I can reply, Mr. Diligent Student Council President is on the next student's inspection. That bro's so sus. Everyone is sus here. Hungry for gossip on their way to their classrooms, the students jabber about the inspections. Things are always so gently bustling in the morning. Another peaceful beginning to another peaceful day. Yo, gameplay? Yeah, there we go. Triangle while on campus, open the system menu. Here you can save your game, adjust game options. Yay, look! Gameplay! It's so bright as well. Let me just quickly increase text speed, that's like the main thing. There you go. Cool. That's all we really need to change, I think. Apart from sound, is sound okay? Any feedback on the sound amount? Is it too loud, too quiet? I could always decrease background music, sound effect, stuff like that. Put down the music? Okay. I'll put them both down to 8, that sounds more reasonable. It wouldn't let me change it until I got in, but yeah. I'd probably have a bunch— yeah, I have a lot of saves. I have a lot of saves already, just from testing. Yeah. I'm gonna start with one in the middle so I know which one's the actual playthrough. There you go. Hopefully that's better? Is that any better? That shouldn't be too much. Let me know again if the volume's too much again. Hello, nerd. Everyone here's a nerd. A bit less again? Okay, I'll get onto it. I have this weird feeling that I'm forgetting something. I just can't think of what it might be. Man, I just have a hole in my head. Maybe if I head back to my classroom. Sure, I'll lower it again. Wait, did it not? Oh, I didn't. Did I not actually apply? I didn't actually apply it, did I? Is that any better? I'm sorry. Testing on and off-stream grinding, of course. Off-stream grinding for like a save file I'm not using. Welcome and enjoy your stay at Tsukimihara Academy. Tsukumihara Academy. Fuck, I'm gonna have to say that so many times. I just wanted to try saying that once, just to see how corny it would sound. If you continue right, you'll find the archery range, but you should head for the school building now. Your classroom is on the 2nd floor, right? How do you know me? If you don't get to your classroom soon, you will incite Tiger's wrath. That sounds safe and normal. Oh, isn't the archery range open? What is this archery range you speak of? Oh, that building over there to the right. What about it? Well, somebody left their stuff there, but whatever. Somebody left their stuff, I gotta go steal it. A lingering scent in the air triggers in my thoughts a soft wave of nostalgia. The archery range seems to be completely empty. The entrance is even closed up tight. I'd better hightail it back to the classroom. Room 2A is on the main building's second floor. I can't immediately just escape. The side gate is closed. If I want to leave school, I should exit at the main gate. Okay, that is an exit. Got it. Yeah, so like I said, I'm familiar with like small bits of this game, but not most of it. There are some things that I'm like aware of, you know, that's about it. Also, red thing. Hello, red thing. Top things to do at school. Leave. So true. Why is your uniform different? Oh man, I've got to go to the bathroom before homeroom starts. My eyes are starting to float. Astra says, is this just like a VN or is there like combat too? We'll get into it. There'll be different stuff later, but this is like just the first bit, you know? It's kind of Persona-y, I think. I don't know, yeah. It's kind of like Persona sort of style gameplay loop. This is room 1A. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. Yeah, that's more 1A. This is room 1B. Make it a second B and then we'll talk. This classroom feels totally lifeless. The lack of students just makes that feeling worse. That's more 1B. This is room 1C. All of the first year classrooms seem totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. 2B and BB? Yes, the two good robot characters, I guess. Looks like a fire alarm. Just the sight of it makes me want to set it off. Impulsive thoughts are winning today. I'm gonna have to explore everywhere before I make, like, real progress. I want to have a look around at everything, you know? Your character is a fucking terrorist. 4 days until the next exam. Be sure to study your hardest. Sincerely, Miss Fujimura. I said Fujimara. That's the protagonist for FGO. The door to the supply room is locked tight. Students aren't allowed to enter. Is this toilets? I can't see. The voice bathroom. I don't really need to go now. What does this guy have to say about the girls' toilets as well? I don't have the guts to walk in. I woke up this morning with a splitting headache, and I've been really forgetful as of late. What's this place? Faculty office. I don't really have any need or desire to talk with any of the teachers, so I shouldn't go in. I'm assuming this is also just nowhere? The Academy's garden is up ahead. It looks like it's under renovation, so only those involved in the process are allowed to go in. Nurse's office. I can feel the people inside, but I'm not quite sure how. Anyway, the door won't budge. Interesting. Music is also a banger. Like, the intro music that I played at the start of the stream, that was also from this game soundtrack. The music is so cool and jazzy. Let me ring the alarms. We better head to the classroom. Our classroom. 2A, ring a bell? Okay, so this is one of my classmates who I just don't remember apparently. Tsukimihara... Tsukumu... Ah! I'm sorry, chat. This is gonna happen every time. Tsukumihara times preview edition. Why is it easy to say when you're singing Padoru, but not when you're actually reading it? A special feature will begin the day after tomorrow. You should just call it Tsuku? That would probably help, wouldn't it? Cracking the unsolved mysteries of Tsukumihara Academy. Don't miss it. Hell yeah. So there's like mysteries. Sing Padoru again? No, I won't, Astra. Once is enough. More bathrooms. This is the library. There are some weird mechanical noises coming from inside. I'll check it out, but the door's locked. Okay. More library. No alert. Oh, maid, Jaff? It's not maid, no. Hello, Amelia. I am no maid. Or is it student? Jareth? Where are you getting these names, Amelia? No! Weird mechanical noises. Could it be the robots? No! Oh, this is our fucking classroom, isn't it? I wasn't looking. I wanted to look around a bit more. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Jareth Leto, shut up. As I enter class, I see Mato with a bunch of girls. Why he's so popular, it's a mystery. Hey, when did you show up? You're so quiet and dull that I didn't even notice you. So there is voice acting for some bits, but I'm probably gonna have to, like, increase the voice volume, even though I decreased the music. We'll get to that eventually. Even though we've been friends since our freshman year, right? Anyway, don't sweat the fact that you're as boring as dirt. It's not like you can help it. You have blue hair and your name is Shinji. You're gay, shut up. All my homies hate Shinji. For good reason. I mean, anyone would seem boring and stupid when compared to me. It's a little early for so much abuse, but it's Shinji Mato. It can't be helped. Yeah, that's just him. He's a dick. Maybe he's a secret bottom? Possibly, who knows? His arrogance is almost palatable. I don't know what he's saying, but it makes all the girls squeal with joy. Actually, let me rephrase. His popularity isn't so much mysterious as it is unnatural. I was just doing a little math tutoring. This stuff is beyond easy, for me anyway. Wait a sec. Hey Mato, isn't the answer to this question totally wrong in every way? What in the... I'm the one who solved that! There's no way it could be wrong! But look at this! Since when did 2 plus 2 equals 5? I'd never make such a stupid mistake. It's all your fault. You're the idiots here, not me! As Shinji raises his voice, the girls all panic and run back to their desks. Fucking teleported away. Goodbye. Really leaning into the girls love the douches trope? Yeah. Oh, I hate dealing with the proletariat, especially when they think they're my equal. It's really pathetic that these worms don't know their place. That's why I like you so much. Bourgeois ass kill him? Nice to see that he's eliciting the correct response already. Guillotine? Yeah, immediately. Even though you're boring, you know not to steal my thunder. You're the ultimate sidekick. Shinji flashes me a smile. It's weird how I never take offense at the way he talks to me. By some strange twist of fate, Shinji Mato and I are friends. How we became friends was... I can't quite remember how it happened. I want to say we met in spring sometime. The bell for class rings as I try to recollect. There are so many changes in the Jorf channel I can't comprehend that. Don't worry, this is just for this series. Dementia? No, it's fine. It's just a special thing for this series, okay? Don't worry. Who should and who should fly through the door but our homeroom teacher, Miss Fujimura? Nah, keep it up. No, I'm not going to. This is a special thing for this one. Not just this one time, but this series. It looks fucking awesome. Don't worry, I'll add this costume to the costume redeem. Like, you can request this costume now that I have it, for other streams, but I probably won't do the full BB get-up again, outside of the Fate series. But while I'm doing Fate games, I think it will probably be a nice idea to have this, you know? I mean the stream design? Maybe, I don't know. It's nice to have some on-screen chat, but it feels a bit empty at the moment. I'll tweak it a bit, you know? I'll see what else I can add. Phew, I made it. Good morning, There she goes. Goodbye. And third, Miss Fujimura trips, falling painfully onto the floor. As she lands, her head strikes the corner of the platform at the front of the classroom. Fucking dead instantly. Game over. You should add beavers and gifs in the bottom. You know what, I do have those, like, images, that Wada Arco drew of BB, like, riding a gorilla. I have that as a thing. Neck broken, another human for my collection. Good luck, Amelia. You cannot steal a tiger. The classroom goes dead silent. Every student's attention is focused on the same thing. Fucking dead. Again, how does she manage to trip in the same place every time? I forgot you said glyphs, like... what? Glyphs? Golfs? I can't read that. Like a peasant. Sorry, Arisha, I was trying to read that word. Listen, you, this isn't the time to be making stupid jokes. You're right. She isn't moving. Did she get knocked out or something? A few brave students get out of their seats and crowd around the still comatose Fujimura. Hey, Miss Fujimura! Miss Fujimura? Are you okay? Oh, she's fine. Fucking dead? Yeah, convulsing on the floor. Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hey, class is about to start, so get back to your seats, pronto! Miss Fujimura jumps to her feet as if nothing had happened. It's almost as if the memory of her sudden and violent trip to the floor was totally erased. Yay, class cancelled, bye. I'd like to cancel some classes. It's almost as if the memory of her... yeah. As this happens all the time, no one seems to notice or care enough to say anything. No one gives a thought to how odd it is for this to happen every single day. Yeah, that is very strange, huh? Wait, she didn't die, she was already dead? Who knows? The scene playing out before me seems to never change from day to day. The same exact lessons, the exact same subjects, the exact same content. Relatable. Today we're going to study the biography of Dr. Peaceman, a talented physician who... Miss Fujimura is conducting class today the same way she does every day. You may not know, but when I was young, an unknown pathogen was the cause of a serious epidemic. Stares at chat like we're on The Office. In fact, outbreaks were common, but now most illnesses are cured using nano-thingamajigs. And FYI, I'm still young. This will be on the test, so be sure you don't forget it. Be sure you don't forget it. I mean it. If you want to break the time loop, you have to kiss Shinji on the lips. Oh my god, Arisha. We're never getting out. Her ensuing laughter stops short as her eyes, which seem deadly serious. Her ensuing laughter stops short at her eyes, I've misread that, which seem deadly serious. Just as everyone is about to call Fujimura out, the bell signalling the end of class rings. Alright, that's all for today. Be sure to study hard tonight, and don't forget those important points I told you about. While today's class wasn't all that boring, it is a relief when the bell rings. As the bell signalling the end of the day sounds, students begin to break off into small groups. Oh look, it's arsehole again. Thank god that's over. I was getting sick of all the busy work. Being a student sucks. The worst part of the whole deal is having to attend these stupid classes. Look at his gay-ass purple shirt and unbuttoned. I just want to punch him, you know? You're still here? That's unusual. You don't have any plans, like a date or something? Haha, I'm just messing with you. I know you're too big of a nerd to ever get a date. I mean, you're just going to your dork club, the journalism club, right? Well, seeing as you're as boring as stale white bread, your life is exactly as it should be. You know exactly what your role in life is, and you stay there. Well, catch you later. See you in class tomorrow. Please trip over and snap your neck. Fujimura doesn't deserve it. He does. He insults you because he wants to be your boyfriend so bad. It's true. It's so true. Hello. It seems kind of pathetic to just head straight home after school. I should join a club. I hate wearing uniforms. I should have gone somewhere that lets you wear regular clothes. What? I'd kill to be able to wear the black uniform of the student council like you. You pull off the arrogant arsehole voice really well. It comes with the accent, really, doesn't it? Guys always bolt when it's time to clean. The lies they tell to get out of helping are pathetic. One of my desk's legs is shorter than the others, and it keeps shifting around. Oh, it's driving me insane. Rip. We've all been there. What the fuck is noon? Why would they go into a club then? It's actually evening? Yes, it says in the top right. I guess the journalism club's been busy. I mean, with all the weird stuff happening. I'm in the journalism club? My character doesn't know that he's in the journalism club. Recently, a lot of students have been getting hurt. Rumor is that there's a slasher on campus. Can I get the other choice as well? Huh? You're not a member? You're always talking in the hallway with the editor-in-chief. Amnesia. Hey, the editor-in-chief in the journalism club was calling a general meeting. You'd better go. She should be at the club. The journalism club. The editor-in-chief of the school newspaper is calling for you. You better go talk to her. This is Class 2B. There's a lot of athletes here, so it's a little overwhelming. It's noisy as usual. I'd rather not be noticed, so I better hightail it out of here. I really wish I was dating Shinji's sister. She's that cute girl in the nurse's office. And we'd get married and she'd feed me and I'd wake up to her every day. Squee! But the thought of Shinji being my brother-in-law is, ugh, if only they weren't related. Normal. Very normal. More pointless corridors. This is Class 2C. Student Council President Issei is in Class C, but he's not here now. He must be busy. I don't know anyone else here. I should probably leave. Bro is Delulu. Whoa, controls. It's like Resident Evil style, you know, when like the camera is in fixed positions and the stick changes. Hey, what's going on? More drama? The school newspaper has been so busy these days. There's a lot of weird rumors to check out. Apparently I write it. You look like Gilgamesh with that hairstyle. That's so weird! I tried to go to the library before exams, but you couldn't get in. This is the library. There are weird mechanical noises coming from inside. I'll check it out, but the door's locked. Okay, same shit as usual. Okay. That door is basically nothing as well. I need to have a look around as well before I actually progress. There's like interesting things. Well, there's lots of people to talk to. Trop Bizarre Man, so weird. I don't know what you mean. This is classroom 3A. I don't know much about the upperclassmen. This is class 3B. None of the upperclassmen seem to adore curry. Huh? Hey, have you noticed how that girl in the nurse's office wears long sleeves even in the summer? Yeah, she's always wearing that long jacket. Could it be because her older brother bullies her? Pretty fucking grim already. Yeah. Ah, stop it. Mimicking Gilgamesh guy? This is class 3B. Okay, that's the weird curry line. Why? It's class 3C. They gape at me like underclassmen. They gape at me like underclassmen are some sort of exotic creatures. And yet again, nothing here. Oh, I was going to increase the voice line thing, wasn't I? Hang on. Just remembered that I wanted to increase the sound effects and voices. That'll probably be fine, as long as the music isn't too overbearing. I'm going to decrease it a bit more as well, actually. I didn't save it, did I? Same thing as I did last time. Let me just do another save. That noise is very aggressive. That, like, cancel sound? The door to the rooftop is locked. There is a do not enter sign hung on the doorknob. Very brave of them to put hung and knob in the same sentence. This is room 1A. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. Same descriptions as before. Bonk. Wait a sec, is Nurse Sakura really Shinji Mato's little sister? Where did you get that idea? They don't look anything alike. Huh? She's not? I'm not really sure. I feel for her though. It's like she's the topic of a million rumours. Plus she has Shinji as a brother. If I was her, my diary would be longer than War and Peace. You actually keep a diary? How archaic. I never expected something like that from you. Whoever these people are. All of the first-year classrooms seem totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. Mysterious. Nothing back here. Yes, I need to explore the whole school. I will not leave until I do. Oh yeah, I heard we got a new teacher. Hopefully they're nice and not a total control freak. Hey, Sakura! Oh, it's you, brother. I heard that you've been skipping out on the archery club's morning practices lately. Why haven't you been showing up? Then where did you go off taking a break without my say-so? I get it now. You've been going to their house again, haven't you? Yes, I have been going there, but I just wanted to help and... Let me guess, you felt you were obligated to, right? Geez, why must you be so damn naive? You bisexual. I was gonna say the same thing, Arisha. Wait a sec. What was that just now? Anyway, if someone gets hurt, just leave them to suffer. Just do what I tell you to and things will be a-okay. I mean, it seems like people get some kind of perverse thrill from getting in my way. To force one of my dear little sister to miss valuable practice time. That's not how it was at all. I wasn't forced to do anything. I wanted to help. Why is it so wrong to help those who need it? Ha! Isn't it only fools and the weak who manage to get themselves hurt somehow? And why help anybody out? Will that person ever pay you back or help in return? Of course they won't. And if you think otherwise, you're an idiot. I won't be used by anyone. It's better to treat others as cattle. And isn't it time for you to admit to feeling the same way? But for me, that option... Stop right there. I don't care what you have to say. Stop going to that house, Sakura. Got it? You bee. Calling her a bee. Like a bumblebee. Hi, Sakura. Oh, I mean, hi. Can I help you with anything? If you ever start feeling unwell, please come by the nurse's office. This is the nurse's office. I can feel the people inside, but I'm not quite sure how. Anyway, the door won't budge. Still can't go out here. Garden is up ahead. It looks like it's under renovation. Yep. Cool. So yes, she's basically, you know, this model. Nurse held by Harvard COVID. True, Astra. Out of the blue, a feeling that something was moving behind the door overcame me. As a rule, students aren't allowed inside the supply room. It might just be a rat or something. For some unknown reason, I find my eyes drawn to the door of the supply room, when the door is suddenly and violently thrown open. Edgelord appeared. What do you think you're doing? Without warning, a man appears from the shadows. Dressed in black with a dour expression. Expression? Wow, I can't fucking read. A dour expression. The person in question is very intimidating. Itachi Uchiha? Is that his hair? But that sense of intimidation is immediately replaced with extreme discomfort and unease. A sudden, overwhelming sense of danger gives me goosebumps all over my body. His cold, blank stare sends chills down my spine, as though he's mocking me for death. For some reason it feels as if he is deciding whether to break my neck or skin me alive. Odd, your name doesn't appear to be on the list, but I'd better make sure. He begins to mutter under his breath while at the same time he reaches out with his right hand. The chills running down my spine gain intensity as waves of nausea and vertigo wash over me. I feel like a rabbit watching the wolf draw near. Maybe this isn't just raw terror. I think he's holding something that's making me feel this way. You're not even trying to fight. My instincts aren't as sharp as they should be. I need to rest. The note of disgust in his voice is obvious as he slowly lowers his hand. The paralysis that seemed to take hold of me suddenly fades away. The man continues to look down on me with those dead eyes of his. Looks like a fucking Kingdom Hearts character. Sorry. Students are forbidden from entering the supply room. You do well to remember that. The campus is about to close. If you have nothing else to do, I advise you to go home now. Is there anything else? My name is Mr. Kuzuki. I will be teaching here starting today. The man who introduces himself as Mr. Kuzuki turns and heads back into the supply room. With that, the final bell begins to chime, signaling the end of the school day. Everything begins to progress as normal, as if nothing out of the ordinary had happened. But I'm still sore and slicked with sweat, an all too real reminder of what happened. Wonderful. We now have a teacher with obvious murderous intent teaching at our school. There we go. He gives me the Azla look? Kind of, I guess, yeah, I can kind of see it. So anyway, that was entirely missable, I think. You didn't have to find that if you just went straight to here. Look who's here, it's the newspaper club's ace. Got any leads? What, did you forget? You have to write an Unsolved Mysteries of Tsukumihara article. Come on, I told you yesterday. There isn't very much time left before the deadline. Well, whatever. Your work's always good, so I'll leave this in your capable hands. Geez, my benevolence is like a Black Panther running around. Yes, that doesn't make sense. So that's that. I've done some of the investigating, it's your job to do the rest. Don't look so surprised. There is a method to my madness. Okay, so about the first preview edition, the one called Gateway to the Paranormal. So listen, there's supposedly an entrance to the spirit world at the rear of the archery range. One time, a male student who got bullied a lot was told to pick up trash there, and vanished. Everyone's totally convinced that there's paranormal activity going on back there. Isn't that scary? I mean, ridiculous? Anyway, go sniff out the truth. Leave no stone unturned. Your nose and eyes are the tools of the trade for a journalist. Got it? You're the mysterious one. I'm gonna try and answer normally, as best I can, unless it's like really funny and I have a save. Because this game punishes you really hard for doing like weird choices. Thank you for toot, by the way. Your reply should be yes ma'am. Alright, hop to it. Okay. Okay, maybe that wasn't missable and you do have to come down here, like just to get to the archery range? Okay. I don't know. Wasn't his name Kuzuki? He seems not dangerous, but definitely merciless. It's very purple out here. An entrance to the spirit world? No clue. Maybe you should ask the archery club advisor Fujimura. You want to know where Tiger is? Wouldn't she be at the archery range or something? Is the red thing still there? Yes! My beloved red thing. What is this? I have no idea. Also, I love these like sprite trees, because it's a PSP game. Visual fidelity. The priest from the neighborhood chapel has been coming to school a lot lately. He's tall, dark, and handsome. Mostly dark. Just getting used to making the white marking. Sorry? What? Amelia? I can see the target mound. The targets are about 30 yards away. Tsukumihara Academy has a much larger archery? How do I English? Archery range than most other high schools do. Its size just goes to show what a big deal the archery club is at Tsukumihara Academy. You caught me in the middle of cleaning. These archery club kids don't even unstring their bows. On the ground are white markings, you do it with the red thing? Oh, I see, okay. It's like a thing for marking out spots for, you know, track stuff, I guess. The worst is when they leave their arrows stuck in the target mound. I usually make the kids do it, but there's no club activities leading up to exams, so I'm doing it. Huh? An entrance to the spirit world? That's just a rumor, it's not real. Exams are right around the corner, so don't waste your time on stuff like that. Go home. Shoo! Shoo! What appears in the archery range isn't an entrance to the spirit world, but Miss Fujimura. Well, I can't say I'm surprised she's behind one of Tsukimihara's mysteries, after all. It's fitting. I keep saying Suki instead of Suku. I think it's more natural, I feel, to say Suki. I don't know why. I'll report this tomorrow, so I can go home now if I want. A day will pass if you go home. I think I'm fine. I did exploring already. Yes, I will save. I'm gonna make a new save as well. There we go. Humble days as precious as gold dust. Where are the buyers? That's something. Also L the L. I saw your message earlier, Risha, about that. As I walk into class, the girls that normally flock around Shinji Mato aren't there. Shinji seems to be in a bad mood today. His usual posse of girls is keeping their distance. I'll ask him if something happened. What? Like I'd tell you if anything happened to me. Which it didn't. Nothing happened at all. They discovered he's gay. Yeah. Hey, you know that ice queen Rin Tosuka? She thinks she's so much better than everyone else. At first I thought she would be the only one who understood how lonely it is at the top. I tried talking to her yesterday, but I got nowhere. Maybe I just intimidate her or something. I might have lost a few points for getting violence, but girls who talk back to me get slapped. I'd never hook up with such a violent, stuck-up bitch like that, no matter how hot she is. What a waste. She'd be perfect if she just kept her mouth shut. You agree with me, right? Right? Looks like there's some tension between Shinji and Rin Tosuka. Knowing Shinji, he'd probably hit on her and got shot down. And why'd she take a shot at me? I thought she was going to spinning star kick me next. He continues to whine under his breath. I can only imagine how sleazy Shinji was being with her. Normally his super aggressive approach works, but obviously it didn't with Rin Tosuka. Life's more interesting when it's got little shake-ups like this. As if right on cue, Miss Fujimura barges into the classroom as the bell sounds. Phew, I made it. Good morning, everyone. Alright, no one's absent, and since there are no announcements, let's just start homeroom. And there she goes. As soon as she turns to reach for the chalk, she trips and falls as she always does. As she falls, her fingernails drag across the blackboard with a horrifying sound. And thus, another typically mundane day begins anew. Life is more interesting where guys threaten you and are misogynistic. Yep. And though the Great War had finally come to an end, regional conflict still persists. Despite the suffering of the previous generation, battles are still waged 30 years on. Standing behind the lectern today is the school's newest teacher, Kuzuki. Although he's supposed to be teaching math, his lesson seems to have gone off on a tangent. Now, instead of armies, attacks in ever greater numbers are being carried out by terrorists. And in an attempt to suppress these terrorist groups. With that, the bell signalling the end of classes sound. And with that... and with the end of the day here, the tension in the classroom drops immediately. Alright, let us end here today. Oh yes, before I forget, there is an announcement from the student councillor. Recently, a rise in the number of slashing incidents has made the surrounding area dangerous. With that in mind, keep any detours to a minimum, and head home as quickly as possible. Get home quickly? Good advice, but I still have to finish a few assignments for the journalism club. Why I'm so gung-ho about investigating the school's 7 wonders is a mystery even to me, but it seems important for some reason. I have to turn in yesterday's report. I better go see the editor-in-chief this evening. Yay, another round of full school exploration. Hi. You're investigating a story right now. Maybe I should join the journalism club too. Oh yeah, you were the one who was like indecisive about joining a club. People are getting killed and no one cares. Is this America or... No, this just sounds like any like murder mystery anime, you know? It's like, oh, everyone in my class specifically is dying. We're still gonna have classes though, for the sake of the series. Do you see that punk around? I mean, Shinji, of course. Don't say that to his face, though. Strange happenings on campus? I wonder who comes up with all these rumors. Hello, golden hair. The editor-in-chief was looking for you. She was going on about you being late with an article. Oh, they're right there. Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be a new student? What? I'm sure you're just talking about Rin Tosuka from Class B. Rin Tosuka? Never heard of her. You've really never heard of her? Pretty, athletic, smart, classy? Or a stuck-up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise? It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Rin Tosuka the most popular girl in the whole school. Gay. That was a heart. Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you're so dense you probably wouldn't feel it if I pulled your leg anyway. Well, I'm not dense, much. But she wasn't wearing our school uniform, she was wearing red. How do you explain that? I don't know, I hadn't noticed. Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club. Yeah. Okay. Hey, guess what? I heard this from a friend of a friend, but... Huh? What is it? Miss Fujimura is living with one of the students here. Ew, you mean like romantically? But that's taboo! That's like, unironically, just, yeah. A thing. Mr. Kuzuki, everyone says he's scary, but he's actually a good teacher. I have to look again. Nothing here? Nope. I'm gonna check all the doors again, see if that changed. Student Council President Issei is in Class C, but he's not here now. I don't know anyone else here. I should probably leave. Yep. That's the same as before, I think. A lot of athletes here, it's a little overwhelming. Yep, that's fine. Same as before. And that's my classroom, so I can go in there. That's the council. Not the council, the journalism club. There should be a bark redeem sound. There should be a lot of redeem sounds, shouldn't there? For me, plead emoji? Aw. No, you just get head pats instead. That'll sate your doggy instincts. I'll bark for you for free, I mean what? Thanks, Astra. Doing us a service. Isn't our school weird? I can't put my finger on it, but maybe it's the teachers or the classes. Like, everything feels artificial somehow. Wait, that would mean that... That's it! Oops, don't mind me. The crazy, sometimes it comes out. His crazy leaked a little bit. Weird mechanical noises in the library still. And that door still does nothing. The crazy. Yeah. His crazy leaked a bit. I don't think there's anything more down here. 1A, yep, everyone's just gone. There's like no first year students at all. Totally lifeless, and no one here. Yep, there's like no first year students in this school for some reason. Oh look, it's Arsehole. For some reason, Shinji keeps messing with the door. I wonder what he's up to. Hey idiot, what's up? That's weird, why won't it open? What, you haven't left yet? Wait, don't tell me. No, never mind, losers like you shouldn't be on campus right now. Who knows, you might get whacked by that killer. Hey, don't say I didn't warn you. Haha. What are you up to? Shut it, you. It won't mean anything to a nerd like you, but I... Wait, why am I explaining anything to you? Just get the hell out of here already. Okay, bye. Nurse's office, I can feel people inside, same as before. Don't really have any need to talk to faculty, same as before. Your school will actually shut down at the end of the year because there aren't enough applicants. The only way to leave it is to boost its popularity by forming an idol group. Real and true. School commissary? Cafeteria's just up ahead. Looks like they're still getting ready. Oh, I didn't check that before, did I? Wait, I should probably just talk to the journalism club, right? Straight away, I think. Hold on, let me save before I do. I don't know if going upstairs, like, ends it. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? Interesting, so it was Tiger. Of course there's no entrance to the spirit world. Thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is... Yesterday there was a girl dressed in red on the rooftop. Rumours about Little Red Rooftop are spreading. Go find out what this is all about. A journalist lets the news guide their feet to the rooftop. Why can't you guys go? Like, there's loads of you guys. That's where I was going next anyway. Is that you say? Yeah. The girl on the rooftop? Ah, her. She just happens to be up there right now. I saw her holding the key to the rooftop a moment ago. Okay, so she has a key up there, just for her. I see, it's going to be so easy now. The exam! I'm talking about the exam! What are you plotting? I don't like that. Did you hear? There was a murder near the school yesterday. A high school kid was killed. It happened on their way home. I live near there, and now I'm scared to go home. Is this door anything? No. These are all just nothing doors. I can't even interact with these ones. This is the multimedia room. Oh, no, nothing interesting to say about it, though. Movie club, movie screening schedule. This week's movie, The Great Pirate Stronghold, Chronicle of the South Seas. It sounds like an action-adventure movie. I might want to see it. They're trying to get weed into school, I knew it. Everyone's always trying to get weed into schools. One Piece? Was it One Piece? Potentially? Maybe? I don't know. I turn the doorknob and the metal door opens slightly on its hinges. As a rule, no one is allowed up on the roof, but I can see someone's elongated shadow. The vibrant colours set off by the words? The vibrant colours set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. Why are kids allowed to go to school when there are several murders nearby? Police, do they exist? Who knows? It's like anime logic, you know? Everyone just keeps going to school no matter what happens. What a beautiful sunset. I can only imagine how captivating this sight must be for the people who live here. It is indeed a very beautiful scene. Oh, she's still talking. A shame that it doesn't really exist. On the surface it seems like such a benign, peaceful world. A pity that it'll all soon come to an end. This place is merely an idealized imitation of the real world, and one done in poor taste. I wonder if there's any value to a memory that can only be observed and then left behind. What's with her eyes? Why does she look like that? She's anime, you know? Just... They look like that. Normal things to say alone? Yeah, normal monologuing. I'm not quite sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Joffrey is also anime, so there was nothing wrong with the eyes, TBH? That's true, May. Hello. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. You trying to say Joffy's eyes are weird? How dare you? Leave my eyes alone, okay? Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fiery red of the evening sky. What's this? Oh, she's still talking, she keeps stopping. Joffy is British anime disgusting? Yeah, I know. Hideous, horrible, awful. The worst mix of cultures. What's this? A notice from the system? Thanks for bringing it to me. Huh? That's not it? That means you must be one of the generic... students. If one of the irrelevant NPCs can get up here, I guess I'll have to find another place to hang out. British anime robot automix? Yeah. So I just accidentally read over her because I wasn't paying attention. I want to try and let them do their voice acting, you know? I don't want to interrupt the voices. Main character syndrome? Yeah. Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way. Oh well, at least this is a good opportunity for me to look one of you over. Stand still, you. Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. She's not actually doing that. What's this? Is this a warning from the system? Direct interference does break the rules after all. Is this a dating sim? No, it's not quite, May. Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without a trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave school, so you should prepare to go home. Hello, Issei. Out of nowhere. What's wrong? You look a little pale. Thanks for pronouncing my name correctly. Everyone pronounces it Meh for some reason. Really? I thought M-E-I is like May everywhere, basically. Especially in like weeb communities who like, you know, get EI's A sounds because of like Romanized Japanese. I don't know. I spent enough time around Japanese things that EI just usually goes to A for me as a pronunciation rule. I don't know. I'm fucking weeb is what I'm trying to say. Oh, sorry. Sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or... I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. A day will pass if you leave campus. I can do a bit more looking around. I haven't checked outside today. No, I should probably look around the campus a little more. If I want to leave, I should head out through the main gate. There you go. Oh, nice, it teleports me back down here. Literally everyone says meh, but they make the H long, so realistically meh? May? Oh, you mean like May or meh? I don't know. Really weird. People are weird about pronunciations, and I'm definitely guilty of that as well. I'm bad at pronouncing things. Don't worry, I got it from the funniest Umbrella anime. The name May gives me PTSD flashbacks to Overwatch. Nice. The PTSD of being frozen solid so you can't move, and then she just like walks up to you, smiles and headshots you for an instant kill. Such bullshit. Don't girls get cold when they wear flowy skirts? Yes. Remember kids, don't run downstairs with an umbrella. Oh god, yeah. Hey, I know that anime. God, that scene is pretty gruesome, huh? Soon the time will come for you to pick a side in the nerd war. Okay. Comic books are so much better than manga. That guy over there, though, likes big eyes and small mouths. This fucking nerd talking about, like, Western comics are, like, better than his animus. Hehehe, I love this manga. It's my favourite. Don't tell Tiger or she'll confiscate it. What the fuck is going on out here? I don't know that anime or scene, but I don't think I want to. It's another, Astra. It's a pretty gruesome, like, school murder mystery thing. Do you think a fly on the wall or the fly... Do you think a fly on the wall or the fly on men's pants has the better view? Huh? Sorry? Could you repeat that? Why is it even called a fly in the first place? Chat? What do we think? Also, hi Tiger. Me? Living with a student? Ah, no, I'm his guardian. Just his guardian. The child of my... The child of one of my parents' friends had been living alone, so I've been helping out. Which means that I go over to his house, but not that I live with him. I don't, not at all. Hey, what's with that face? You don't believe your own teacher? You're a good kid. You don't even know what those bad kids mean by living together, right? Right? And now your teacher needs to give those kids who are spreading rumors a little educational guidance. Think about what? This guy. Do you think a fly on the wall or the fly on men's pants has the better view? What the fuck, even? Spending all his time thinking about guys' pants. Yeah, that's normal. No one here? Yep, no one here. Okay, it's just empty again. That's one of the most random things I ever saw, and I think I'd rather stare at the wall, not like I did that anyway. Yeah, fair enough. I think we're done here. Let's go home. I think it's this way, right? Or is it... Wait, how do I leave? Here? Yeah, main gate. Maybe I should just go home now. The day will pass if you leave the campus. I think that's everything. Although the red text makes me think there's more. I don't know. Let's go home and get killed. I mean, there is all the people being murdered. Who knows? I looked around everywhere, didn't I? Oh no, there's still someone here. For some strange reason, I feel like there's a door here. What do you want? Nothing else? Okay. Mysterious. And Shinji was beating up the door for the garden, wasn't he? Like a nerd. Yeah, he doesn't load in until I'm close enough. But he is there. Okay. I think we're done for today. Let's go home and get, hopefully not murdered. Dark Souls Matrixed him? What? Like he's finding illusory walls? I think there's like a ton of save slots in this, so that's fine. Auspicious star, such dazzling light. It drowns even the chime of bells. I have no idea what the fuck any of these mean. Days remaining, 1. But what are we counting down to? I entered the classroom. Once again, Shinji Mato, in the seat next to me, has a full house. I'm telling you, you don't have any talent. Give up before you look like a retard. I'm reading the game it's quoting. So you know what he said to that? What? What did he say? We're dying to know, tell us. This wuss gets all boohoo and he says... problematic. Listen, I'm reading the game said it, okay? I'm quoting the game. I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you, who skips practice. If you said the N-word, would you say it? No, I wouldn't. There are different levels of that. How many days were at the start? Yeah, it was like 3. I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you, who skips practice. Sorry, I have to laugh. Anybody knows you can't practice your way into being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. The guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash that needs to find a garbage can. That moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gifted. You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. It should learn to stop dreaming about being something better. He's such a dick. Shinji sounds like the type of guy you want to bash against the wall and then rip his spleen out. True. True. It's-ing the person? Wait, did something do it's? That completely, like, flew over my head. The bell rings. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle off to their own seats. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals, I mean. When I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. He designed the person as trash and then said it? Ah, right. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals, I mean. When I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day. Or is it? Good morning, everyone! Suddenly, my heart accelerates, each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body's on high alert. She didn't fall over. I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura, no. Well, kids, this is a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend. Also, I bet this static goes really well for the stream's bitrate. It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight or flight instincts to go prickle. To pickle. Pickle. Pumperum. Pickle pea. Okay. Go on, Leo. Introduce yourself. For what purpose? Huh? Well, Leo, you'll be attending school with these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. Ah, I see. These good people do not know my name yet. He steps forward and then in the louder voice says, Everyone, my name is Leonardo Bistario Harway. In time it will be a name known to all the world, but for now it is... he's still talking. But for now it is the name of your classmate. I'm pleased to meet you all. I hope we enjoy our time together. If someone said that as their introduction, I'd hate them instantly. Oh no, it's Lee Oreo. Lee Oreo? I could eat an Oreo right now. The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking, or any coos over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing. Entranced, even. Call him Leroy for practical reasons? Question, are golden Oreos okay? I don't know, are they like white chocolate Oreos or something, or are they like actually fucking gold? I don't think I've ever had them. Also, Astra said MC is scared of Twinks. So true. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebes could ever hope to reach the level that this new kid lives on. It's not overextending to call his very existence transfixing. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural pace is above us, looking down as our king. How did someone like him end up here? Must be a mistake. Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then, Leo, if you would please take a seat. It looks like the third seat on the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay? Leo. Ah, you're addressing me. I see no reason to not allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. It's so suave. Everyone hates them, but I like them. I think they receive too much hate. I don't think I know the kind of Oreo you're talking about. I'd have to try one, but usually I like... If it's like white chocolate, then those are pretty nice. I like white chocolate, but I don't know if I've ever had a white chocolate Oreo. I'm just assuming that's what it is anyway. Couldn't the player character be any more submissive? Jeez. Yeah. May says, I never saw a golden Oreo in my life, not like we have a majority of Western products anyway, but still. Yeah, I've not seen them either. What? Jeez, don't joke with your teacher. To your seat, Leo. I won't smack you since I was... I won't smack you since, well, I was kind of flattering for you to say that. Of course, I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura. Then the boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes away the tension in the room, and people even begin to smile themselves. I think he's not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has natural charisma that draws us up to his level. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. Shinji's fuming. Even the teacher is okay with this? Yeah. I don't like him. Flirting with the teacher already? That arrogant little twerp. Shinji's clearly not happy. If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class or myself. I mean, come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Yes, I understand. I'm pleased that I will be attending such a good school. Look at his fucking boots as well. He's got like bright white boots. Am I imagining things? Just for a second I thought he shifted his attention towards me. Not toward anyone else, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Miss Tiger, I will be putting you in jail. Yeah. Yeah, right. There's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would notice bland me. Oh, straight to evening. Nice. The school day ended with nothing else of interest occurring. But that Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. It feels like cogs somewhere have begun misaligned. No, I'm just excited because for once something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. I should report yesterday's findings to the Editor-in-Chief. No one else in here. Nice. It seems like more and more people are staying home. Could that slasher rumor be true? Yeah, there's fewer people now. Hey, the Editor-in-Chief of the Journalism Club was calling a general meeting. You'd better go. You have the same thing to say every day, don't you? Did you hear? There was a murder here the day before yesterday. There's been a number of murders in the area recently. Scary. This is Class 2B. There's a lot of athletes here. Yeah, okay. I kinda have a headache. It's like static in my head. Maybe there's a cold going around. There's Leo over there. Let me quickly save before I, like, die or something. I hear a familiar voice as I walk down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. And there you have it. To summarize, about 30% of the participants have overcome the computer's brainwashing. These individuals now remember who they are. They're all Class A Magi. One girl in particular made quick work of the brainwashing. You might say she's a natural, and therefore more adept than wizards who have been more sheltered. Unlike these domesticated sheep, she's a wild mouflon. Mouflon? Mouflon. Mouflon? Is that French? Mouflon. I don't know. Stronger, rarer, wilder. Yes? Okay. Look it up? Okay, while I'm here. Look it up, it's cute? Sure. Mouflon. The mouflon, a wild sheep native to Caspian region, including eastern Turkey, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, and Iran. Oh, it's like a sheep with, like, huge fucking antlers. Very cool. Antlers? No, horns. They're different. They're very cool looking. Aren't mouflons just wild sheep? Antlers. I said the wrong word. Yeah, not antlers. That's a different, like, entirely different kind of thing. Aren't mouflons just wild sheep? I know I'm pronouncing this wrong. Mouflon? I guess? I don't know. Unlike those domesticated sheep, she's a wild mouflon. Stronger, rarer, wilder. She couldn't even bear to put on the school uniform the other sheep mindlessly wear. Must be talking about Rin. As novel as that girl's wildness is, wild things end up in cages. Still, keep your distance and your guard up. The voice coming from in front of the supply room is none other than that of a teacher, Kuzuki. He was speaking politely, almost reverently. However, this Rin Tosuka, the Harways in Asia have voiced some concern regarding her. She is the daughter of a noble family, which makes her unruly behavior even more unbecoming. The voice that chimes in to join Kuzuki's is none other than the transfer student Leo's. Unlike in class, his voice held a childlike temerity. It seemed like Kuzuki's words bothered him. She is a failure, like the other dropouts, and so, she's below your concern. There's nothing in the world that doesn't concern me, teacher. More importantly, I wonder what a domesticated being like me can learn from her wild bravery. There is nothing, because you are already perfect. Anything you lack is something the world itself lacks. It was a joke. It's been a while since I've been scolded. I think I enjoy it coming from you. In any case, I'll heed your warning about her. So, are there any other important happenings? It's worth noting the assassin sent by those alchemists. I've yet to confirm anything, but no doubt they're lurking about. I don't believe I've seen how an alchemist fights. Their charms, or their symbols rather, are quite unusual. We have the opportunity now. Aren't you curious, teacher? Wait until I have checked about this assassin first. Those are the only ones to watch out for. However, there are others with excellent abilities. A handful of others have passed the prelims, besides Rin Tosuka. I don't see the rush. I think there's much to be learned from observing this school. What is even happening? Don't worry, it's fate. Nothing is, like, making sense, and it's by design. I like to take my time and enjoy, for instance, the beauty of things like the garden. They seem to employ quite the skilled gardener. You should see the garden too, Mr. Kuzuki. No, brother. I will respectfully decline. That ends my report. I see. Too bad. Then, if you need anything else. It'll be best if we have as little contact with each other as we can. It is unusual for a teacher and a student to meet like this. I understand. Be careful. Yes, you too, brother. Following those words, they both disappear, perfectly in sync with each other. I don't understand what they were saying, but I get the feeling that I shouldn't have been listening. And they're gone. No one here. It was all spooky ghosts. They weren't really there. Hi, what do you have to say today? Actually, I'll probably save before I do this. Hydrate? I will, thank you. Oof. Hydration. Oh, our club's ace! Did you find out anything yesterday? What? Little red rooftop vanished before your eyes? If she disappeared, there isn't anything we can do about that. Nothing we can do? What's with the Editor-in-Chief's reaction? It's not right. I thought she'd say something like, hey, don't scare me like that. Actually, the problematic part is how nonchalant she is that a person disappeared. Your next story will be Mystery of the Courtyard Chapel. The Editor-in-Chief keeps talking like nothing happened. She's already on to the next thing. Should I say something? Hey, did you know there's a chapel on campus, even though this isn't a mission school? It seems the chapel has been here longer than the school. This is just a rumor, but they say that it's haunted and magic rites are performed there. I'm sending you to investigate. The entrance to the courtyard is on the end of the right side of the first floor hallway. Spooky. Can I talk to the individual? I can. I didn't try this before, did I? So, you are going to investigate the chapel in the garden next. It's very pretty out there with all the flowers. The editor-in-chief doesn't seem like herself today. What the heck? I feel queasy. What the heck? Leonardo Harway? Of the Western European plutocracy? Leonardo Bistario Harway would be the distinguished son of the Harway plutocratic family. He's young, but soon he'll rule the world. So what is that Western European plutocrat doing here? Yeah, he's just like some kind of royalty, I guess. Library, weird mechanical sounds. Nothing. Can I go upstairs again? Oh, hello. You scared the bejesus out of me. What do you want? Actually, I'm glad you're here. The editor-in-chief asked me to investigate the Seven Wonders, but check this out. One of Tsukumihara's Academy Seven Wonders is a female ghost who wanders the hallway. The ghost of a foreign girl wanders the 3rd floor. If you respond to her, she'll suck out your soul. Now that you know the details, go investigate it for me. Huh? You think I should just walk around the 3rd floor and do it on my own? No way! I really can't handle paranormal stuff. If anyone can take on the case of the wandering ghost on the 3rd floor, it's you. Good luck! I mean, I'm literally on the 3rd floor right now. I should probably save in case that kills me. I'm paranoid about dead ends in this game. This game has a lot of dead ends. Once school is over, all traces of humanity disappear. The silence left behind is terrifying. Alone in the midst of this unnerving scene, I suddenly sense a strange presence nearby. Feels like there is someone standing right behind me, staring at the back of my head. It has to be my imagination. I hear no footsteps, no sounds or breathing. I hear no footsteps, no sounds or breathing. I'm alone here. And yet, the feeling that I'm not alone persists. Must be a hallucination of some kind. What should I do? If it's my imagination playing tricks on me, then nothing should be there if I turn around and look. So, what should I do? You have to turn around. I turn around and, of course, no one is there. Oh? Is what I want to say. However, standing there is what appears to be a young girl. The young girl's appearance is definitely at odds with the surrounding campus. With its massive frills and hooped skirts, her dress is right out of the Victorian era. Combined with her porcelain-like skin, she looks just like a child's doll come to life. It's kind of a relief, but the point is she doesn't seem like she's really alive. The girl doesn't move a muscle, just like a doll, just like a corpse, just like a painting, like a wraith. Her eyes, so full of sadness, stare fixedly in my direction. Suddenly, her figure begins to melt away. As she slowly fades into nothingness, the last things to disappear are her eyes. Spooky. The strange presence I felt fades away. There's nothing to indicate a girl was ever here. She must be the source of all the wandering girl stories floating around school. Okay, that was weird. Literally nothing else to say on the matter, just like a ghost girl appeared behind me. Okay, that's normal. Oh, there's another guy up here. Hello. So I was looking at the garden and caught the eye of a stranger, and then they vanished. Maybe it's just coincidence, but I've had a splitting headache ever since. What's up with that? Lots of people getting headaches. What do you want, second year? Could you possibly be... No, no way. Go home, kid. The area around this school hasn't been safe recently. Go home, kid. 1 year older than me. Can I go to the rooftop? No, it's locked. Although I guess it would only be Rin up there, just like brooding. Can't go in any of these buildings yet. Nope. Okay, right, we're going to the garden. That's our goal. Hello. I was at the arcade the other day and I saw Miss Fujimura there again. I think she lives there. I saw her there too. She won so many stuffed animals it was like she was mustering an army. Okay, same dialogue from the other guy. That makes sense. Hello, arsehole. What's up? That's strange, even for here. Oh, it's you again. I don't have time to play like you obviously do. Go play reporter or whatever it is friendless little geeks like you do instead of having a life. Wow. friendless little geek. Go away. Is it interference of some kind? Nah, that's too obvious. Interference, huh? Interesting. It's like he's investigating the blank schoolrooms as well. Are you going to the garden? Keep your guard up, it's almost too quiet there. Lately I've been getting these crushing headaches, again, at school. It's starting to freak me out. Oh, okay. That's normal. Very normal. Also silent. And I can actually like just move around, like nothing's wrong. Just walk like normal. Oh, goodbye. They're all just disappearing. If I walk on them. The man stands like a black stain, tainting the joyfully multicoloured flower beds around him. Danganronpa-ass moments? Yeah. It's the new teacher, Kuzuki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher by any stretch of the imagination. The sick malignancy of overbearing aggression fills the air, and then scattered around him are dead bodies. Of students? Why did you come in here? I'm certain I locked that door. I suppose I'll test you out. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant... Fucking dead. Instant game over. I'm bowled over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thoughts bury my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? Can I move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kuzuki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Who? Why? How? My thoughts whirl. My heart races. I see what you are now. It isn't you, I suppose. His voice was a quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man with cold, inscrutable eyes raises his palm toward me. When I come to, I'm collapsed in the garden. The garden is silent. There's not even a trace of Kuzuki or the corpses that had been there. It must be the power of an enemy's stand. Yes, that's exactly what's going on, Amelia. I'm uninjured, though my body aches from laying on the hard ground. The cold sweat that had covered me is gone too, only the piercing pain in my head remains. Maybe it was just a bad dream. I gulp air and attempt to stand. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional. Of course the ground isn't moving. I'll give my report to the editor-in-chief tomorrow and just go home for today. No, I'm not going to leave yet. No, I should probably look around the campus a little more. Yep. That's the day's done! Okay, this just goes back to the main building. A faint voice can be heard coming from inside the chapel. Wonder if a service is being held now. But as I try to move closer to the bed to hear the muffled voice, my body refuses to cooperate. I physically cannot go in. My body is fighting me. Is there anything else to do? I think I've done everything for today. Shinji's there just being a dick still. Jesus is waiting for you inside. Poodle? The poodle named Jesus? So, you know how people dream about what they do in the day? I've got a new planned sleep study. A new planned sleep studying. Wow, I misread that. Yo? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hey, guess what? I saw the priest eating some super spicy food at a Chinese restaurant by my house. Ah. Mapo tofu by any chance? Hello, young people. I shall follow your progress with great interest. Best of luck. Literally all you have to say. Okay. Not even, like, giving me his name yet. Although I know who he is. Nothing in here. I think we're done for today as well. I think I'm fine to just go home now. Yes, new save, as always. There you go. Where is the Belfry? In that moment, gentle days end. Belfry Luna? Dark Souls? Days remaining, 0. When I entered the classroom this time, things were a bit different. Ha! Shinji got cucked. Wow, okay then how'd you solve this problem, Leo? In this case, you substitute for this and divide everything by x. It's the same simple equation that you used earlier. Whoa, you're right! Thank you, Leo! Unlike someone else, he helps out his classmates without displaying an ounce of condescension. And that someone is directing a nasty scowl toward the new kid. That bunch of brown-nosing idiots will suck up to anyone who's got bigger pea-brains than theirs. Whatever. It's no skin off my back. People who are ugly inside are ugly outside, too. You don't say, Shinji. It seems that Shinji's gaggle of female admirers has migrated to Leo's desk. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. I'll give him this. The brat is a real charity worker laying on the charm for those sows. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I'm the real smart one here. I see what he's doing. That dumb little kid doesn't know what I'm onto him. Doesn't know that I'm onto him. Reacting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You wanna go? Just fight me, bruv. After a few false starts, Shinji finally manages to squeeze that out in a low voice. He secretly has a crush on the blonde guy? Absolutely. Shinji's like the most repressed gay. I don't know if Leo heard that, but he gets out of his seat. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji's, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I have unknowingly given you cause to be malicious, I would like to deeply apologize. Shinji Mato, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. He knows when to bow down to his true authority, it seems. I'm such a nice guy, I'll just accept his apology. Yeah, it's not like he never pissed me off. After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji feigns calmness and leans back. Phew, I made it. Good morning, There she goes. And thud. That sound makes me cringe no matter how many times I hear it. Everyone is desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds, we should probably worry more. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance, and once again the day begins. Alrighty then, let's pick up where we left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography, during class I thought I saw Leo smirk a little, but other than that, nothing exciting occurred. MC is just like watching Leo intently to notice things like that. Today is just another boring day in a long string of boring days. Who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where an individual loses all of their memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one's mucous membranes. The section of the doctor's biography we just covered touches on this condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. With that said, using amnesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework isn't going to fly. When I was young, a fair number of my classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this. And before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact on the test. You said that already, Tiger. And as per the norm, Tiger's lecture starts to peter out. Peter out. Just as a collective this again starts to rise from the students. Miss Fujimura, Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's startled glances. Oh, and of course, my fellow classmates. It is time for me to leave. We will probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. All the students have gone black and white. What the... my head, the pain! Ah, and before I forget, Miss Fujimura, I think you are still young even now. Just your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You're a remarkable person. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. Bro was here for one day? Literally. Alright then, let's continue. Please return to page 86. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. Shinji and I are fine. Everyone else has gone, like, grayscale. Or sepia, you know, they've lost their saturation. Ah, showing off like that in the middle of class. What a jackass. If you have to use the John, be a little more discreet. And that I have to leave crap? Seriously, isn't he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or princeling or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. No one in class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday, and the day before. This can't be natural. After Leo's exit from class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world tilted slightly, and everything within it losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. The pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending this school? I can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right, the editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As the president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot. Hopefully the static doesn't ruin the stream quality too much. Man, where is everyone? It's like a ghost town around here. Things are getting weird. Yeah, there's like no students left. That Leo guy, where in the heck did he go? I never thought he'd be the type to ditch class. Yeah, all the NPCs, I guess, are like losing their colour. What's with Leo all of a sudden? But after seeing that, I've had enough of this. Enough of this? Enough of what? Ow, my headache has gone from terrible to worse. I'm freaked out! Class 2B, there's a lot of athletes here. Okay, whatever. Same as always. Nothing spooky here. Things are definitely getting weird, though. Hello, Student Council. I would like to explore a bit first. The music has changed? Yes, the music's changed to, like, very ominous. About exams, the library will be closed for the duration of exams. During the closure, the shelves will be reorganised and the much-requested PCs added. Stop by after your exams. That's nice. They didn't even have computers until now. Weird mechanical noises in the library still. We're gonna check upstairs, then go downstairs. You don't look so hot. Are things getting fuzzy around the edges? You're almost there. Almost where? Are you ready for the exam? It's almost here, but don't look at me if you need to study, buddy. Pleasant breeze blows in through the open window that overlooks the garden. As I look into the garden, I see a female student standing in the centre alone. She has a striking appearance with long purple hair, almond skin, and a preternatural calm. It seems like she is meditating, her hands folded in a specific way and her eyes closed. I find that I can't stop looking at her. No one else seems to notice that she stands out dramatically. I start to feel uneasy about her. The girl's eyes snap open. Suddenly, a massive jolt rocks the school, causing me to stumble about uncontrollably. The building shakes with a thunderous roar. The source seems to be the girl in the garden. What in the hell just happened? In the resulting confusion, my vision begins to distort. Dizziness, headaches, a sense of weightlessness. I close my eyes to keep from being overwhelmed. When I open my eyes again, everything is exactly as it should be, like nothing happened. Thanks, Sarisha. Yeah, she just farted incredibly loud. And it just, like, rocked the whole school. However, the air is permeated with a seductively sweet scent. Also, the girl that was in the garden had already disappeared. Was everything that had happened just an illusion, or maybe... As I turn to leave, I see the girl from the garden walking towards me. That blast was meant to destroy everything in its range, but the school seems stout enough. As she walks, she looks out the window and talks to herself. As she goes by, she gives me a smile. Okay. I never saw that while I was testing the game. There's still a lot of stuff I have not seen in this game. Like, I said earlier that I watched a playthrough and some of it covered basically the starting stuff, and yeah, that wasn't in it. Ah, there she is again. I thought I'd scared her away for good, but she's come back. Better not make any sudden moves or she'll just run away. Also, I'll let her speak first. However, she just continues to stare at me with an intensity that borders on terrifying. Maybe I should just say something to her, but softly so as not to startle her? Ooh, this could be instant death. Maybe if I keep my back to her, it will help a little. I'll just call to her over my shoulder. I obviously can't see the look on the young girl's face, and all I sense is hesitation. Oh, this is a oh, we're talking to the ghost now, okay. Her voice matches her appearance, small and faint. In a hesitant, halting voice, she begins to speak. Mister, you're not afraid of me? Could it be that you came to see me? If that's so, I'm Alice. I'm always here, so... She suddenly stops talking. Thinking she'd disappeared again, I turn around, only to see Alice still standing there. As I turn, she flinches and begins to fade away, then stops and starts staring at me. As our customary staring contest begins anew, I swear that I can see a faint smile on her face. She's just there now? Okay. Hey mister, let's have tea together sometime. Okay. Huh. Interesting. There she goes. She just vanished again. Can't get to rooftop? Didn't think so. I want to explore before I go straight to talking to the council president, I think. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think there's anything left down here. Like, most of the students have just, like, vanished. And there's not much else to do. Let's check, like, the garden and stuff. Maybe Shinji's somewhere. There he is. My headaches aren't going away, and now there's this weird distortion clouding my vision. Hey, are you okay? Hello, arsehole. Sakura! Oh, it's you, brother. I heard that you skipped archery practice again. What in the hell is wrong with you? I'm sorry, brother, but You've embarrassed me again. How many times must I repeat myself, Sakura, you stupid? I mean, if you keep listening to others instead of me... Wait. Did I call you my little sister? I don't have a sister. I mean, I've always wanted one, but... Man, recently things have been kind of... Ah! Damn it, what was this weird feeling? Ah, brother, you appear to experience fatigue. Inserting apology text. Error detected. Please maintain a calm demeanor. Brother, please relax. Inserting reassurance text. Error detected. What's up, Shinji? Whatever is the matter, brother? Select desired sister personality. Things will get worse if you don't decide. But any choice you make will be the wrong one. Be. So, why not totally lose it, brother? Calm down, down. Brother. What in the... What's going on? Damn, everything's going haywire. Brother, wait. Cease forward progress. Male relation construct. Brother, Sakuramato's speech begins to skip and repeat, almost as if she is a malfunctioning robot. It's like she was reading from a script rather than engaging in a normal conversation. It wasn't only the incredible fleeing Shinji or the robotic Sakura that was going insane. Vertigo overcomes me as the school starts to waver. Something strange is happening to the world. The fuck when Joffy can finally do the robot RP? It's happening. It's happening. Yeah. Ah, brother, you appear to experience fatigue. Inserting apology text. Error detected. Something's not right. Still can't go in the church, I guess. A faint voice can be heard coming from inside the chapel. Wonder if a service is being held now. Yeah, I can't go in the church at all. Maybe I'll have a quick look outside, but then I need to go talk to the journal president, whatever. Red thing. My beloved red thing still exists in this fucked up, broken world. Don't suppose anything here? No? Nope, nothing. Okay, so, actual progress maybe. Second floor. Go speak to the president. And maybe her two lackeys as well. Ugh, my head, it hurts. What is this blurriness? Good work on the investigation. Report to the editor-in-chief. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? The editor-in-chief is her usual cheery self. All I can think about is the pile of dead bodies I witnessed. No, I have to ask about myself. I'll ask her what my name is. Huh? Your name? Just look it up in the registry in the library. Yeah, the school registry. It has everyone's names. If I look at the school's registry, it might jog my memories. I'll go to the library. Still not getting a straight answer out of this one. The library is to the right of these stairs. Yeah, sure. You want to see the registry of names? It's on the bookshelf in the library, I think. Yeah, thanks. Oh, I can actually go in here now. Yay! This door must lead to the librarian's office. There's a sign posted on it. Oh, I can't read the sign though. Okay. I can look at all of these bookshelves. I think this just... yeah. I interacted from the wrong side of the bookshelf. I found it. Tsukumihara Academy Student Registry. Once I read through this, I should be able to remember everything about myself. I open the book and begin turning pages. Immediately I notice something's terribly wrong. The pages are blank. Blank, blank, blank. Every single page was blank. I reach for the last year's school registry, and when I start flipping through the pages, blank. Blank, blank, blank. What is happening here? Who am I? And just what is this place? Still nothing. These shelves comprise the art and design section. Judging by the bindings, there seems to be a number of different kinds of volumes available. These shelves comprise the computer reference section. With the library getting a new computer, it seems like these books were moved here for easy access. This will probably be important later. Yep. These shelves comprise the music section. All of the books in this section focus on classical music and composers only. These shelves comprise the cultural anthropology section. The titles of the books here are incomprehensible gibberish to the average person. Language Studies section. There are a number of foreign language textbooks and novels available to the budding polyglot. These shelves comprise the Cultural Anthropology section. Oh, that's the same... okay. Language Studies, again. Comprise the Sports and Recreation section. Seems to be a number of books regarding some fairly obscure sports. Rules for international matches of kabaddi. Interesting. These shelves comprise the Sports and Recreation section. There seems to be a number of books regarding some fairly obscure sports. Rules for international matches of kabaddi. Interesting. Wait, that's exactly what I just read. Is there anything here? These shelves comprise the Literature section. All of the novels here seem to be targeted at underclassmen. Look, a book about sparkly vampires. This game has a fucking Twilight reference. Honestly, it's fucking... incredible. Fate Extra referenced Twilight. Real. Or it was maybe the translation team, but I think they were fairly faithful enough to, you know, keep stuff like that in. I mean, it's from 2011? Yeah, I know. It makes sense, like, you know, time-wise. These shelves comprise the Natural Sciences section. Opening one, I see a picture of an old man researching perpetual motion machines in Hawaii. I guess one can only do their best. Shelves are where all of the school's encyclopedias are kept. There are a number of different reference books from every time and place here. Nice, okay, we're done. Sorry, that was a lot of book reading. Okay, right, so, what was I actually doing? Looking for my registry, but, like, I didn't find it. What's with Leo all of a sudden? Yeah, we spoke to you already. Oh, hello, Leo. Right here. There's something wrong with this place, but more worrying is the fact that I can't remember who I am. As I wander the campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. This is where we caught him before, right? Just turning a corner and disappearing. Music changed again. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Who, for some reason, is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Even the surrounding air is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? In that moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately, my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins, and the reason is clear. Now Leo, has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me, as there is nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings. I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuine and friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. Gay! In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Oddly, my worries have vanished. All I can think of is doing as he says, as that's my only way to... My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo is controlling my body in some way. Attending school wasn't half bad. I've never had the opportunity to go to one before now. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. I can't read. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, that time to do so has finally arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back to me. Farewell. Now, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have the distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more congenial see you later. Congeal. I can't read. Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. Fucking okay. Bye. With those final words, Leo disappears. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hand is on the wall, the next he is gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite, that he refused to be constrained by it. It wasn't any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. He willed himself out of existence. With his departure, I feel as if a great weight has lifted from my very being. And rather than be a cause for concern, it brings a fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops into my head, it begins to take on a life of its own, searing my brain. Only alpha males can do this? He used his force of will to vibrate so hard he could walk through walls. I'm gonna do a save before I walk through the wall myself. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared through. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I'm positive there must be something here, because Leo walked through the wall. It would be so easy to turn around, to go back to the hallway, and pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I've never had anywhere else to go but here, no place to return to. What was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? Then beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. If I follow him, I'll learn the answers to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it? I want to know! Something's different. Down to the floors and the walls, the school has changed. The very substance of its being. For some reason, reality cracking this way is intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but not even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it and the echo would shake this whole world. Where the boring concrete wall once stood, now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance, no, an emergency exit, like stairs to the outside. It's not something of this world. I have no doubt that the world the door leads to is utterly alien. Whatever awaits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a certain sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I've already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world, and take my first step along the appointed path. Mannequin thing. Beyond the door seems to be a dismal-looking scrapyard. Out in front of me is the smooth-skinned effigy. While trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. That mannequin is so dateable and kissable. So true. Welcome, potential master. A voice comes out of nowhere. That effigy with you is your sword and shield for what lies ahead. It will move in response to your commands. It's even submissive, even better. Calm down. Now then, please proceed. The truth that you seek lies ahead. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's so obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there is no longer a path by which I can return. Bonk. Bonk is true. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. Bonk. I made it. Hydrate? I will, thank you. Thank you, May. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. This place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach. At least that's what I thought. It's stifling, the aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. I really need to sleep now, see you next time. Thank you for coming, Astra. Hope you have a good rest. Bye, Ratty. Farewell, Astra. Thank you for coming by again. Have a good sleep. At first I didn't notice being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side is a young man in a familiar uniform, lying still on the ground. I call out to him, but there is no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up, when I notice he is stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It is at this moment. The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Spooky. Yo, gameplay? Is this actual gameplay happening? Not that I'm actually in control. This is all happening without me doing anything. I think mine died. Rip. Rip in piss. That was a good try. I failed my first fight. Yay. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me? Qualifications? That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But now... ah, everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. He's beating your dude's ass? Yep. I didn't even have a chance. Like, I didn't even get any chance to press any button. Like, pressing anything didn't do anything. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. Well, game over, everyone. I have a feeling this is spoiling like a lot of the game. It's a good thing the quality of the video is so bad, otherwise that would have spoiled a lot more. Well, everyone. We're 2 hours in, the intro finally played. Your story has ended, but what about yours? Before you write your own story, choose the vessel of your power. A woman who wields a sword boldly, a stoic warrior clothed in red robes, or a magical fox girl. Huke mentioned? Was that the same Huke, like BRS Huke? I didn't see that in the credits, I missed it. That'd be cool though. I didn't know that they were involved. I'm going to go with sword because I know who this character is, and it's like not it's like easy mode, but whatever. It's like I know these characters, but the game doesn't expect me to know who they are. Saber, a young woman clothed in crimson raiment with the mannerisms of a man. This servant is best suited for novice players. This game is kind of fucking like brutally hard, so no furry. Okay. Let's just, yeah. So, Magical Foxgirl Caster is like hard mode, basically. A half-demon shaman clad in revealing robes. This servant is for players who want to be challenged by facing true adversary in battle. No, I'm not playing hard mode, sorry. I'm going with this character because this is the character I want to know the most about. Yeah. Time travel! I always awaken very abruptly. I don't even think I dream. I suddenly find myself walking to school. My headache worsens day by day until it finally buzzes in my head like an alarm. You okay design the weapons? Oh, nice. That's cool. You know what, I can kind of see that in some of the ones that I am aware of already. That day, in potent numbness, I wake up twice as fast as normal. I walk to the schoolyard. It's clear and cloudless, 7:30 AM. But what season is it? When I try to recall what season it is, I start to get so dizzy I almost pass out. I may wind up back in bed if I let go and faint. For some time I have been embracing a rush of useless information. The normal stuff you'd see at school, like the hustle and bustle of my classmates by the entrance. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. When I push the thought, my field of vision fizzles. Today, again today, there's a crowd of students milling in front of the school gate, and more are being directed that way. As to what's going on, there's a boy in a black uniform in front of the school gate. He's my friend, as I recall. He's Issei Ryudo, as I recall. I remember this from the first time. When Issei notices me looking at him, he pushes through the crowd. Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? Why do you look so surprised? We announced last week's assembly that this month the student council would strictly enforce school rules. What the fuck happened to my voice there? I said that so weirdly. He runs through his spiel, as if this was the first time he'd ever disclosed the information. I already know this. I know it. I already know what happens. It's happened more than once. I'm seized by a headache. I'm so dizzy I feel like I'm being forcibly logged out of my consciousness. First, let me check your student ID. I shouldn't need to remind you, but it should be on you at all times. My login ID is being checked. It's so obvious now. I answer clearly to the question that usually makes me go dizzy. Hey! Okay, so that guy we played as for the first 2 hours, he's nobody. He's fucking dead. Now we get to choose our actual character. Oh god. Right, this is like Japanese name rules. So, hold on, let me actually look up the canon names of these characters. Don't say that, he wants us to remember him. Some schmuck that dies, yeah, it's fucking gone. Rip, bye-bye. Fate Extra MC name. I think it's like, yeah, there we go. Hakuno Kishinami is like, I want to go with a canon name. No, don't comply to canon. But it's like, I kind of want to though. Like, if I put my own name in, like, what the fuck am I going to put as a second name? No? I want to go for canon name. Also, because it's Japanese name rules, it would have to be, like, other way around. Jafire Funnybot. Thank you. Yes, obviously. Jafire Robotnik. It's one way to do it. No, I do want to go canon name, though. I don't know if that would change the gameplay, but it's like Undertale rules where it like fucks up your game or something. But I want to do that just because, I don't know, I want to know. Boring? Listen, I don't want to be stuck with a goofy name the whole playthrough, okay? I want to actually have like the real... Shut up! I want to experience it with the actual character, you know? This character doesn't just exist in this game, and it... Okay, anyway. So if it's Japanese character rules, I would have to input it as, like, surname, first name, right? Because this fucked me up when I tried to play Persona 3. I put the name the wrong way around, and everyone was calling me, like, surname all the time. And it was, like, really weird. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it should be Hakuno Kishinami, right? Like, that's the order I should write it in? Please tell me that's okay. Can I do spaces? No wait, that's underscores. Oh, spaces are... Oh god, okay. Where... How the fuck do alphabets work again? If I fuck this up and I put them in the wrong order, then I'm gonna have to just fucking restart the whole game. It's fucking stupid. Kishi Nami. I hope people aren't actually, like, genuinely upset that I'm not going for a goofy name. I don't like doing goofy names in games like this. Like, if I just named the character My Balls or something. You know, like, people do that all the time in games, and I like to just experience the game how I'm supposed to. If I can. People who don't look it up beforehand don't know about her... What? This isn't under... What? People who don't look it up beforehand don't know about her name anyway. What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. Like, most people, like, know this character as this name. Because she's in this character with this name is in, like, a bunch of other stuff. They name her like they want, but this character is in, like, other things and is referred to as this by a lot of other Fate media. So if you haven't played this game, this character is this name. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I've played a bunch of Fate and everything outside of this game, and this character comes up, but they still let you choose? Yeah, they do, so it doesn't matter that much. But I don't know. I mean, I would prefer to do it this way. I hope that doesn't piss off everyone watching, but I don't know. If it is going to piss everyone off, then I don't know what else to write, you know? I don't want to dwell on this for too long. I just prefer playing games with canon characters with names like this, you know? ABC? You are the one playing the video game, Joffy? Stand your ground? Well, I mean, yeah, I do have ultimate control over this, but, like, if... I hope people aren't going to just be weird about it. I just hope I got it the right way round. It's not like... I shouldn't have, like, written it as, like, Kishinami Hakuno, right? I don't know. Japanese names are so fucking confusing. Especially in, like, where here it doesn't, like, actually tell you, which is first, which is, like, last. Japanese localized games are fucking weird when it comes to naming a character, and it doesn't tell you which is first, which is last. No idea about this? I don't know what you mean, Arisha. I'm just gonna confirm and... Okay, whatever. Enter a nickname. Okay, well the nickname that people use is Hakunon. I didn't know there was a nickname as well. This fucking keyboard is weird. No idea which order is right? Okay. Everyone calls them Hakunon, for, like, short. I hope that's right. No idea which order is right. Yeah, I hope this is okay. Immediately does it the wrong way around. If that is the case, then I'm gonna have to, like, reload a save, go through all of that cutscene shit again, and then just, like, input it again. Oh well, that won't take too long, really. That's why I've been saving so much as well. Great, there's no telling when an emergency might occur, and it will be a help if you have your ID. I feel nauseous, and I know it has nothing to do with what I ate for breakfast this morning. I feel nauseous because of the world around me. It's repeating itself over and over, and that's making me sick. You're too invested in that name? Well, I knew people would have, like, a problem with it. I knew this exact problem would come up, and people would say I'm boring. I knew this would happen. That's why I... My plan was always to do it this way. And then I was thinking, I bet people are in the chat are going to be like, oh, you're using a real name that's so boring and dull, blah. Whatever. I'm happy with what I'm doing, okay? I'm on your side, I use canon names for stuff too, it's fine. Thank you, Megane Robot. Now for the uniform inspection. Collar, check. Pant hems, check. And your socks, check. I want him to get out of my way. I want this repetition to stop. I push him aside and go forward. I'm not nice about it either. Next is the contents of your bag. Notebooks, textbooks, pencil box. Not even a whiff of contraband. I'm not even there anymore. He's just an NPC running lines of script. Your nails are evenly cut and your haircut is sensible. Indeed, quite remarkable. You're a model Tsukumihara Academy student. He keeps on talking loudly, even though he's facing no one. I have a headache. I'm shivering. I know one thing for sure. This is wrong. This is not the school I know. It can't be. I have to go. I have to hurry and wake up, or else it will all be too late. But who am I awakening for? Tense music again. My anxiety and headaches are only getting worse. Relatable. Afternoon arrives while I desperately try to find a way to escape this bizarre situation. As is now the norm, my vision is overlaid with some kind of unnatural distortion. Uneasiness, futility, emptiness. I want someone to explain to me the true nature behind all of these feelings. There must be a key somewhere, something that will have the answers to all of my questions. Yay, look, we're an actual character! Yay! Also, there was a fun Easter egg, or like a foreshadowing kind of thing. On one of the previous scenes, you could actually see this character sat down on one of the school desks. Just like one of these desks here or something. During one of the other cutscenes, she was just like sat here in the classroom with you. in the previous loop. Man, where is everyone? It's like a ghost town around here. Things are getting weird. If you go back on the footage, you can actually see her, like, in the classroom. It's fun. That Leo guy, where in the heck did he go? I never thought he'd be the type to ditch class. Yeah, so this is like the last loop before things went to shit. But I'm no longer that character, so I don't have to talk to the journalism anymore. The journalism. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Library's still open. Also, this music is really cool for, like, tense, sort of, you should be doing something music, you know? The music in this game is really, really nice. We haven't really got to much of it yet, but there's, like, the whole soundtrack is really, really good. We'll get to it eventually, I swear. I like her goofy run. It's very fun, isn't it? I don't know where I'm actually going, or what I'm doing. I'm kind of just walking around. Oh look, Alice is still here. Hello. Hey lady, let's have some tea together sometime. She's just there. She's just on her own. I hate it so typically girly that nobody actually does. The run? Yeah. It's like exaggeratedly girly run. She is like a kind of generic like main character design, but I do find her design quite cute. For like a main character. A lot of games have like very generic main characters, and this is kind of that as well, but yeah. I still think she's got a nice design. Oh look, there's previous me. She's adorable, she is, she's cute. When I step foot on the first floor, my feelings of unease intensify. Genshin Run is also like that? Yeah, the Genshin running is silly. You're telling me you're actually trying to run and your hips are swaying that much in Genshin? Yeah, sure. And in heels. There's a student wearing a red uniform. Leo, the new transfer student. The instant I lay eyes on him, I immediately feel intimidated and humiliated. There's also someone trailing behind him. Looks like one of my classmates. The more I think, the more I realise that Leo isn't the only anomaly I've come across while on campus. There are other things that seem off as well. It's becoming clearer now. There are people who shouldn't exist, students that mysteriously vanish. The fabric of reality is coming unravelled. Don't turn away now. What is the truth? Don't turn away now. What defines the world you know? Don't turn away now. There is a reason why you're here. Come, do not allow yourself to close your eyes to the truth. I didn't go this way after seeing Leo, did I? Looks like Sakura's gone. Just want to quickly check around. When I tried to open the door, a sudden burst of distortion ripped through me. It felt like my body was going to be torn apart. Attempting to go any further would be suicidal. I should turn around. Okay, not allowed outside there. Oh look, it's me! Or other me. Leo and one of the guys from my class are talking in the hallway up ahead. The attention to detail is quite impressive, even the surrounding air is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some way more real than the real world it represents. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? I like how he says you guys. Yeah. Yeah, like he's talking to both of us, but when we were the other guy previously, it was just him, you know? For a moment it feels as if he is including me in his comments. However, Leo begins speaking to my classmate, seemingly oblivious to my presence. Greetings, I believe this is the first time we've had an actual conversation. Leo gives me a smile with no hostility. However, I have the suspicion that there is something malicious behind his smile. Attending school wasn't half bad. I never had the opportunity to go to one before now. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back on me. Is she more anxious or more perceptive than the first guy? I don't really know yet. She's definitely got like a different internal monologue. She like reacts to things slightly differently. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have the distinct feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more congenial see you later. Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. And there he goes. Bye. Leo said as much, even going so far as to look in my direction. For some inexplicable reason, I'm not surprised that Leo knew I was spying on him. I'm trying to get things straightened out in my mind, when Leo suddenly disappears. The student who was following him also disappears after touching the same spot on the wall. At the same moment he vanishes, my vision distorts and the shock threatens to overwhelm me. What is going on here? I wonder if this place is the source of my unease. Now it's our turn to go in. Like him, I place my hand on the wall, expecting to be drawn in. I see now that the way to the truth, to why I have these feelings, begins right here. Can I back out now? I don't want to know. Is that like just an instant end? I forgot to save before doing any of this. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. The atmosphere changes. There's a doorway, an entrance, where the concrete wall used to be. It's not something of this world. There's no doubt this door leads to someplace unfathomable. I bid farewell to the false world and take my first step toward the truth. Here we go. It's happening again. Hello, Effigy. An entrance to another world. Beyond this door, the previous statement perfectly describes the view before me. Walking behind me is my strange, silent attendant. This could be used as a sect introduction? Sect introduction? I don't know what you mean. It is to my sword and shield for what lies ahead. It is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. I think the name is Cult? Oh, I see. I get what you mean. Rather than sect? Yeah, I get what you mean. It is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. A disembodied voice suddenly confirms my thoughts. Although I've yet to learn anything, I need to do something besides standing here. At the very least, there might be some clues to this bizarre experience up ahead. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. Let's see if we can actually, like, not instantly die this time. That'd be nice. Oh, we're actually, like, really progressing. Come on, mannequin thing. Dramatic. Does this actually end, or do I have to turn back or something? Oh no, there we go. It's like from this point on, I'm really not familiar with the game, like, at all. So this is like as much as I've seen of the game. Although the only thing I do know for sure is like most of the character, like true names of the characters that we won't learn really. I don't know. I'll talk about that properly when we actually see it. But this is mostly new for me. No longer a typical school campus, the floors and walls, the air, even the aura are slightly off. It wouldn't surprise me to see a monster pop out from the shadows. It's very much like a dungeon here. Welcome, potential master. Just slightly. With a shocking suddenness, a voice begins speaking. It sounds like it's coming from the empty sky above. If you are looking for answers, you must reach the goal. Now please, step forward. Still no camera control, by the way. Yo, a thing! The illuminated cube in front of you is called an item folder. Inside of it is a farewell present of sorts for those about to face the coming trial. Touch it to open it. Ether shard, an item. Can I... Whoa, that was like fast forward. Okay, hang on, I think my real PSP has a fast forward button. Also, camera control is bumpers, not right stick. Does the PSP not have a right stick? The one that I'm holding in my real hands? For real? Before you is an enemy program. It is programmed to attack on sight. Touching it will initiate a battle. Yeah, there was no right stick on the PSP, dummy. Oh, of course, how silly of me. The one I'm holding right now, and streaming from, is, it slipped my mind. You know, I didn't actually look at it, I've just been playing it with it the whole time without testing. You won't actually fight as you are too fragile. The effigy given to you will fight in your stead. If your effigy is ever destroyed in battle, you will no longer be shielded from harm. To put it bluntly, you will die, so be very careful in battle. But there's no need to be afraid. For now. Just do what I say and you'll be perfectly safe for the time being. First off, why don't I explain a little about battles? First of all, there are 3 basic commands that you can issue in battle: attack, guard, and break. Each turn in battle is composed of 6 actions, and you'll need to tell your effigy what your strategy is to be. Okay, actual like screenshots. Look at how crusty it looks on a real PSP. I mean, my real PSP that I'm playing this on. Poor first guy didn't benefit from this tutorial. Yeah, poor first guy didn't even like get into this area because he was instantly attacked by another effigy. Something interfacing with its controls and video output, not actually holding it? Yes, of course. I'm plugged the fuck in, baby! Battles are divided into turns, with 6 commands being issued each turn. Once confirmed, they'll be executed all at once. The enemy before you should be quite easy to defeat, as it will only perform Break. Break, which is focused solely on power, shouldn't be much of a problem against Attack. Now, use the Attack command to destroy the program. Use the directional buttons to choose a command and then press X to confirm your selection. Enter 6 attack commands using the up directional button and then press X to annihilate the enemy. Okay, let's just get killed instantly. So... okay, there we go. So, I have guard, attack, and break, and it's like rock, paper, scissors. And if I know what the enemy's going to do, then I can just cheese it, you know? So, attack beats break, and I can just do that for all of my actions. Nice. It's a very weird combat system, but I do kind of like it. It's interesting. Wow, such strategize. Yeah, really Fire Emblem strategizing right now. So, how did it go? One thing to know is that in each turn you'll have to plan a series of 6 moves that will defeat your foe. The goal is still far ahead. If you must bask in the afterglow of your victory, do so while moving forward. You can overcome break by using the attack command. Yeah, and then break is like like break through a guard, I guess. Oh, wrong direction. Oh look, here comes another program. You seem nervous. Perhaps you're anxious about fighting in another battle. Do not be alarmed, that enemy isn't strong enough to harm you. It is programmed to only use attack. While attack is a potent action, using guard will allow you to defend and then counterattack. Guard can be used to reduce the damage caused by an enemy attack, but I trust you know this. Guards will not only block an opponent's attack command, but also unleash a devastating counterattack. So guarding is still attacking. You just counter. Now that you know how this battle will unfold, use the appropriate command to defeat the enemy program. Yay! So, yeah, I'm guarding to go against attacks. Got it. Nice. 1 damage, then counterattack. I love that this thing's moves. For like a weird, goofy tutorial thing, it's like got some funny animations. I love that it just like kicks forward like that. That pose is so good. Yes, that's exactly right. As you may have already noticed, performing 3 successful actions in a row results in a chain. By performing multiple chain attacks, you can perform a devastating follow-up attack on your opponent. If you land 3 strikes in a row, you'll perform an extra attack, which is a special additional attack. While deploying multiple chain attacks in the heat of battle may be difficult, the results make it worth the effort. Now, please proceed. Nice. Look at the, like, bones outside. It's like a skeleton outside, just like floating in the ocean, I guess. Also, there's a bunch of swords on the ground outside, which just looks like Unlimited Blade Works, you know? There's just a bunch of swords, like, stuck in the ground. Remnants of those who failed tutorial? Yeah, that's actually, like, previous MC out there. He just turned into a sea monster. You should be used to the fundamentals of battle at this point, but I'll walk you through this one last time. This program will only use guard and do nothing in battle but defend against harm. But no matter how stout one's defenses may be, it will be for naught against the break command. You can shatter enemy guards by You can shatter the enemy's guard command by using break. Remember, always use the appropriate command for any given situation. Thing is, it doesn't always tell you what the enemy's attacks are, right? I think I remember something like that. Break. Fuck your shielding. Nice. I do really like the character design of the effigy, actually. It's a lot of fun. Ultimately, everything's an attack? Yeah. Everything does damage in some way, as long as you don't, like, do the wrong matchup or something. You've been through 3 battles and have used the attack, guard, and break commands. Someone as intuitive and observant as you must have already noticed this. Each of the 3 attacks balances each other out, creating a situation where no attack is dominant. The 3 battle commands, attack, break, and guard, all have immutable relationships with one another. What I just covered is the absolute basics of battle, and the minimum info you'll need to know. Once you master the basics, all that's left is to test yourself in battle and gain valuable experience. Now, please proceed. Cool. Also, hello, giant skull. There's a big skull thing right here. That's like a really high poly model for this as well. Not really, but... Oh, Nautilus! Nautilus, my beloved. All of the enemy programs you face so far only use one move, which won't happen in a real fight. Like you, your enemies will choose their actions based on the situation and general observation. Their actions will be very difficult for you to predict at first. As you face the same enemy multiple times, you will be able to read their tendencies and patterns accurately. When you first enter a battle, your opponent's moves will be mostly hidden from you. Being able to guess your opponent's moves with only a limited amount of info is the key to victory. Although considering your lack of fighting experience, I may be expecting far too much from you. Thanks. Whoever this is. But anyway, please try your best. Okay, now I actually have to try. So it's going to do break, break, guard. So I need to do attack, attack, break. Yeah? And then I can just try and... I don't know, maybe I'll just guard the rest of the time? Because I don't know what the other ones are going to be. At least I get the extra attack here. I just don't know what it's going to do next. Ow, it broke. Oh, it's doing all breaks, isn't it? Okay, so it looks like if even ones happen, then nobody gets hurt. That's the only time it doesn't seem to do anything. So no one takes damage if you do the same thing to each other. Like if we both guard or both attack, nothing happens? Okay, so attack, attack. We'll do the same thing again. Attack, attack, break. And that was a break, and was it a guard again? So it's repeating itself, so it's attack, attack, no, break, break, guard, break, break, guard. So I need to do another break on there. Attack, attack, break, attack, attack, break. There you go. Nice. The extremely magical rock, paper, scissors that the first guy lost. First guy didn't even have any of this stuff going on. Also, he like didn't command his effigy at all. I don't know what happened really, but like his effigy just like didn't fight back at all. It's like the enemy had the first move and then he got completely destroyed. Good job. Alright then, please proceed to the final room. Nice. Ooh, spooky. It's all like swirly. Oh, we're here. Okay, wait, no. First guy did make it this far. First guy must have made it this far. Because he's dead on the floor right there. I made it. At the end of a very long road after going through a door that suddenly appeared in the wall. The oppressive air of this place, where the spirits of the dead still linger. Here's my goal. That's what I thought. I actually have to fight the other mannequin now, don't I? Effigy, I mean. Further in, it appears as if someone had collapsed. When I look into his face, it's the student who was following Leo just now. I call out to him, but get no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he is stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. All I can do is stare at him in bewilderment. It is at this moment. Yeah, now I have to fight his effigy. Just like he did. The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to his feet with a clatter. After having to fight several enemy programs to get here, it's obvious that this thing is an enemy as well. Without warning, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Hopefully I can actually survive this one. I took some damage in the previous fight, so hopefully that won't make me die now. Oh, I have no idea what attacks it's going to do. I'm gonna just have to guess completely. Guard attack, break. Guard attack, break. I don't fucking know. Maybe one of these will work. He leads with a break! Oh no. Even. I think even actually we both took damage there. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh no. He got an extra one! Well, I lost instantly. Okay, cool. Great. Rip? Yeah, that was great. You seem to be lacking as well. I can hear the sound of a distant voice. Time has come. With your inevitable loss, I will consider this round of preliminaries over. Farewell. I pray you'll find peace in your annihilation. Being a girl doesn't mean you're better than your predecessor. That's true. That is the voice's final words to me. I don't have the power to protest. All I can do is stare at the floor. I think I'm going to die here. Suddenly, at the edge of my hazy vision, a number of brown-coloured lumps seem to rise from the ground. Actually, it might be that I just noticed them now. They may have been there from the beginning, for all I know. Those lumps are the bodies of an untold number of fallen Tsukumihara Academy students. Oh god, there's so many of us. So many of them died here. Most of them even got turned into sprites. The guy before me wasn't the only one to fall. All of the others made it here and died, unable to do anything. I guess that solves what happened to all the ones that were disappearing. And in a very short while, I suppose I'll become one of them. Maybe I should just close my eyes now. I did all that I could, so maybe I'd be better off for it to end. Maybe it'd be better for it to end now. I refuse to give up. I'm the main character, goddammit. I have to keep going. I refuse to give up. I summon all of my strength in an attempt to get back on my feet. However, as I try to move, an unbearably intense pain shoots through my entire body. If that's how it's going to be. No, if this is... Please just let it end now. I still refuse to give up. I don't want it to end like this. I cannot ignore the intense pain coursing through my body. I've reached a point where I no longer see stars as my eyes feel like they're on fire. I feel like all 5 of my senses are being ripped from my body. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the pain. I'm afraid of losing my senses. I'm afraid of becoming a corpse. Fucking music. And the most terrifying thing, disappearing without a trace for any reason at all. It's not right that I disappear here. Jamming to this, yeah. My consciousness, shot through with waves of distortion, screams out against the injustice of it all. What was the purpose of suffering through these headaches, just to fade away here and now? What were they all for if I just fade away here and now? I have to stand up. It's okay if I'm scared. It's okay if I'm in pain. I have to rise above all of that. Because I have yet to fight of my own volition, and on my own terms. Indeed, you must embrace your fear of death and fight on regardless what fate may await you. Well spoken, nameless traveler. Umu, yes. Even if the world will never hear of your desire, know that I admire and respect it. Close your hands into fists and raise your head. Your end has yet to come. In fact, your destiny begins now. The sound of breaking glass is accompanied by a light cutting through the gloom. I managed to move my weary body and aching head to see what's happening. I didn't notice it before, but something was slowly rising up from the floor in the middle of the room. That form. It's an ass! Sorry. The stupidest outfit in the universe. Its appearance isn't much different from that of a human being, but something was different, clearly so. The power emanating from it, transcending that of any human, or of any enemy I faced in getting here. An awesome power that seems as if it vaporized anyone it touched, swirls within my body, almost against my will. She said the line. Now then, I shall ask you once more, answer me, are you my master? People in this game when seeing blondes. Yes. Yes! What the fuck happens if I say no? Your words are few but beautiful. I like that. I won't ask you how privileged you feel for summoning me. Alright, I give my blessing. I will bestow upon you the honor of being my master. I like the music picking up as well. She takes a hold of my hand and helps me to my feet. From the hand she grabbed comes a sudden warmth, and then a sharp pain, like I'd been cut by a knife. On the back of my hand, as though tattooed, is a strange symbol that looks like some kind of crest. Totally confused, I alternate between staring at the mark on my hands and the person standing before me. And then... oh shit, it's back. The noise behind me brings me back to my senses. Turning around, I see that the effigy from before is still there, now in a fighting stance. I wince uncontrollably, recalling my previous defeat at its hands. What an excitable master I have! Why are you so flustered? While I am by your side, I have no fear that you may lose your way. Remember that victory is all that matters. My blade is the ultimate instrument. Even the muses themselves would bow before the sound it makes. Master, strike with my sword. Show me the extent of your abilities in this first battle. Hell yeah, we got a real servant now. Oh, I know all its moves as well, nice. So I can just do guard, then attack, break, attack, attack. That's right, isn't it? Sorry, I had to like double check my actions to make sure I'm doing the right things. Guard the attack, attack the break, break the guard, then just attack, attack, attack. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's how it works. It's very loud. Nice. Nice flip. She did it. Yay, levels! Okay, nice. I got an ether shard again. I still don't know what that was the first one I got. Has it got points and XP and stuff? Okay, normal RPG things. MP? Master MP and Servant HP. Oh, Servant has HP and MP as well. But I just have MP my own, too. And 3 skill points? Okay. I'll figure this out at some point. The battered effigy stops moving. There's no way it'll still function after being effectively torn apart. That wasn't entertaining at all. Considering how long I've waited for such a moment, I'm truly unsatisfied. The sprite in that level up screen looks so awkward, like she's just getting a driver's license picture. Yeah. Miss MC Chen, that is? Yeah. I think they both look a bit awkward, like, where do I even look? How do I stand, you know? They both got that vibe. Was only a mannequin after all? Yeah, she needs something more satisfying to murder. She continues to talk, however the sound of her voice doesn't quite reach my ears. The heat coming from the mark on my hand grew in intensity during the fight, and the resulting pain has become unbearable and burns through my consciousness. The mark imprinted on your hand is your command seal. It is proof that you hold dominion over a servant. You can use it to give 3 orders that must be obeyed. Think of them as disposable strengthening spells. It is also proof of your participation in the Holy Grail War. If you lose it for some reason, you will die. Once again I hear that voice. I somehow manage to ignore the pain and listen to what it has to say. I can understand your confusion, but before I forget, congratulations, you have endured much to make it here. Now rest for a while, you've achieved your first goal. It was an incredibly clumsy effort to say the least, but that's what made it all the more entertaining. I've had this duty for a long time, but this is the first time I've seen a master as helpless as you. Nevertheless, be proud of your achievement. Your quick thinking came as a result of nerves and rashness. Thinking about it, the voice sounds like that of a 30-year-old man, and it's really irritatingly smug. For some reason I can see the owner of the voice as a priest, dressed in a somber cassock. Okay, we know who that is. Oh, you were curious about my identity. I'm honoured, but I am insignificant. I'm merely a part of the system. I am just a guide, tasked with giving a standard message given the personality of a prior participant. I am no more than words, no more than the mountain you just conquered, no more than a record of the past. A record. So if I raise my objections to this voice, does it mean I won't receive any answers in return? Exactly. Well, this is unexpected. You've received a commendation, something about you having a light. I've no clue who would say such a thing about me, but that short phrase struck my heart. because, for some unknown reason, I knew the words were sincere. And as for I expect good things from you, it seems like more of a command than an encouragement. Now let us commence your baptism. You have proven yourself worthy of the honor. For most, the monotony of everyday life continues on without end. Your decision to look beyond the accepted and progress means you have earned the right to exist. However, you have but taken the first step. Be jubilant, young knight, for the Holy Grail War begins now. I have no idea what he's talking about. The Holy Grail War? The right to exist? That is correct. An object of great power once existed in the world, one that could grant any desire. People called it the Holy Grail and fought endlessly in an attempt to gain sole possession of it. This war, this system you find yourself in now, is an evolution of those struggles. You stand at the entrance of a deadly struggle, where many wizards will perish in pursuit of the Holy Grail. Listen, Magi, had I not bestowed upon the earth desire, you'd be merely saints capable of committing sin. Now fight to the death. The fiery The fiery throne of heaven will only receive those with the strongest of desires. The voice reverberates through this hidden chapel as if it were the voice of a god. Kill? Magi? Holy Grail that grants wishes? These questions and more swirl inside my head, and almost seem to carve themselves into my flesh. In war, a weapon is needed. That is your servant. They're the spear that pierces, the shield that protects. A heroic spirit whose purpose is to clear your way to the Grail. That is the one who stands beside you. I glance over at the young woman in red standing next to me, who is looking up into the sky. She is my servant. It seems you have decided, and with this decision as payment, I now open the gates to the Holy Grail War. The marks on my hand, my command seal, once again begin to become excruciatingly painful. It's over. I can't take it anymore. Rip. Dead again. Another game over. I reach the limits of my endurance and my mind starts to shut down. As I lose consciousness, I can vaguely hear the voice's final words. Now, let the Holy Grail War begin. No matter the era, deciding who is worthy through battle is the divine providence of man. Magi who have been invited here by the moon, show me your true strength. Save your progress, yes. This is like pretty much almost directly on the 3-hour mark as well. 3 hours in, we just like completed the tutorial. Oh, or a tutorial, I guess. Maya of the everyday sloughs off. A war between Magi. The wheel of fate turns. Weak one, temper your sword. And defend the value of your life. Cool. Okay. Combatants remaining. From 999 to 128, okay. Cool. That looks fine. Sky burns. Okay, hold on. I need to know if I, like, quit now, I should be able to return to where I was because I just saved. And we'll, like, redo this next time. That should be fine, I think. Because I think I need to end stream. I can't keep going. This game is, like, incredibly long cutscenes. And, that should be okay. Yeah, I agree. Let me just mute this for now. There you go. I muted the game just for a second. Ah! Oh no, don't look at the menu. You can't see that. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to see this. It's not real. You saw nothing. Does your totally real PSP, yeah, you could just save state? Listen, okay, it's a homebrew PSP. It's got save states in it. Don't worry about that, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about that, okay? It's all okay. Ah, well, that was definitely something. Let's put this back on for a second. That was a lot. Yeah, 3 hours in, we finally got a servant. Oh, yeah. That was really cool though. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this, this game. Game, shut up, yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you for coming everyone. This is a game I've been wanting to play for like forever, basically. First girlfriend acquired. Wait, do you even get more in this? I don't think so. I think you just get the one servant. Also, in case anyone's watching this who doesn't know the true names of the servants, please don't say it in chat. Just in case, you know? I know who they are, obviously. I'm a massive Fate fan, and I play FGO, like, literally every day, so I know who the characters are. I'm going to progress through the story not saying their true names until the game says their true names. Just in case anyone watching doesn't know and wants to have that experience as well. I don't know, I feel like that just makes sense. I think everyone knows this one at least. You know, just in case. I'd rather just, you know, be careful with it. Whatever. Oh well, it's fine. Anyway, thank you for coming everyone. Yeah, like I said, this game has been on my to-do list for so long, and now that the English patch is out for this and the sequel, I'm really looking forward to like just playing both, but I have to do the first game first, you know, I have to. I can't just do the second one. I need this context for the first one, you know? Is it long? I think this game is quite long. I mean, it took us 3 hours to get past the intro, you know, so yeah. It's gonna be a long one, this one, I think. It's gonna be one of those. Also, this model will be up on my Vroid Studio later, after stream. I'm going to upload it so you guys can check it out in full 3D in your browser. You can see the whole model that I worked really hard on. I had to like really crunch to get this model finished, and I wasn't even sure if it was possible, but it is. I managed to do something that looks quite nice, I think, anyway. And working on the BB channel transition thing was a nightmare, but I got it to work in OBS. Finally. It took some time, but it worked. Yeah. So yeah, really looking forward to more. This will be my Tuesday game for now. On top of... so Tuesday games are this one, and Thursdays I'll probably just do Genshin again, and Saturdays I'm continuing on Dark Souls 3. So that's my current games that... I think both of those are going to be very long playthroughs. So that will be my streaming schedule, like, basically for ages now, I think. It's going to be that way for quite a while, so, yeah, buckle in. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for coming everyone. I'm going to have to sort out a raid. Zero is live, playing boss game. The final boss is my heart. I don't know what that means. Oh, Zero's on a Be Right Back. I think last time I raided Zero, it was, did I say Sora? I meant to say Zero. I think last time I raided Zero, she was also on a Be Right Back screen, so we might just have to, like, chill out for a second and wait for that to be over? I don't know. In the meantime, enjoy the, cool, chill beats from this game. This is a song also from the game soundtrack called Down to Dawn. This song is so nice. I find it really calming. I can't wait to experience the rest of the game's soundtrack as well, because the game has some really banger music. Especially the sequel. The sequel has some amazing songs that I really look forward to getting to, but we gotta beat the first game first. It's gonna be a while. We'll get there eventually, but yeah. Anyway, let me check... Oh, actually, it looks like Sora just went live as well. Although Sora literally just went live, so... Oh my god, so many people went live suddenly. Sora literally went live like a minute ago, which means, like, we'll be rating Zero probably, I think. Zero's 2 hours into a stream, Sora just started. yeah. I hope you guys are okay doing this game. It's a lot of reading, which is definitely not something I'm used to. This game is very much presented like a visual novel almost, with gameplay sporadically. But that's kind of the situation for Fate Grand Order as well. Like, it's mostly a visual novel with some combat. The story is just visual novel, every now and again you have to fight a battle, you know? This game is going to be like that. Yeah. I hope that's okay. My voice for reading is not the best, I feel, but I need to sort of get used to it. This game's going to have a lot of reading. Yeah. I hope people are sticking around for raid, because I need to actually raid. If Zero wasn't on a Be Right Back, I would raid Zero. That's like... Come on, Zero, get back from your Be Right Back, please! I think everyone just left already. I don't know. My viewer count, like, plummeted, because everyone just, like, maybe getting ready to leave. Stick around for the raid, guys. When it happens, finally. I don't know when, but it will. So, how is everyone? Oh. This has to end at some point, I'm sorry. I'm waiting for someone to not be on a Be Right Back screen. It's exactly the same story as last time. Like, I raided Zero, and she was on Be Right Back, feeding cats, like, exactly as I raided. It's terrible. Terrible timing. Oh, here we go. Shit, okay, cool. Right, everyone. Let's go raid Zero, okay? Go say hi. Now we're finally ready. I'm so sorry, that took forever. I will be back on Thursday. I'll probably be streaming some more Genshin. I kind of want to do some more story stuff on Genshin, but we'll see when we actually get in. So yeah. Oh look, the raid countdown is actually on my stream. That's interesting. I didn't crop the chat thing well enough to not show it. Although that's actually kind of cool, actually, to have that there. I don't know. Anyway, go say hi to Zero. I'll be back on Thursday. And yeah. I'll see you guys for more stuff later. The VODs for this and other series are up on my YouTube. Please go check that out. Yeah. Farewell, everyone. I'll be back Thursday.